Hey, what's going on, my people? Listen, Aqeel ash-shakoor is on live. Y'all know what time it is when I do this. You know what time it is. We've been having some great time. And go ahead and tag your people now. Tell them get ready. Man, have I got a treat for you guys tonight. I have a massive treat for you guys tonight. You've been following me. And this is not just about my journey, but the whole acting world, and I just want to share something with you tonight. Tonight is probably going to be an explosive night. I like to thank my first two guest actors and friends in the industry and personally. The first one we did was my brother. I call him my baby bros or my baby brother. Orval Williams. He was live from Atlanta. I think he was flying in that night. I think he was flying into Ohio or something like that, or Tennessee or something like that. And then about a week ago, I had my brother Steven Strickland straight from Newark, New Jersey. All right. And tonight, in about 4 minutes, listen, go ahead on now. You're wasting time. Go ahead on now, tag some people, tell them to come on because we about to drop some serious knowledge tonight. I have a personal friend of mine. I met this brother, and I'm going to cover this again when he comes on, but I met this brother probably maybe about 4 or 5 years ago in, I believe it was Cincinnati or either Columbus, Ohio, on a pilot series that him and I was working on, and I'm not going to get ahead of myself. But anyway, he's coming on tonight. His name is James Troup. You probably, believe it or not, you've seen this brother all over your TV screen. All right. You brothers you definitely have seen him all over. And to go ahead and let you know right now, no, my page is not biased because I have a lady lined up too. We're just waiting to get her schedule right. And I'm going to bring her on, ladies, so you can hear that side of the story. And but yeah, tonight so in like 3 minutes, my brother James Troup is gonna come on, and we're gonna bless you with some some down to earth, some rock bottom truths that we like to do. So go ahead on, tag your people, come on now, tag all your people, tell them it's about to get live on Akeel's Facebook Live, and you go ahead and stir up, all right. And I'm going to be back to the screen. You mean like 2 minutes, and we're going to bring James on, all right? So get ready because we are ready to go live. All right? We're going to talk about some, we going to, man, I promise you. This is about to get really, really live. Traquita Hicks, how you doing, sister? Go ahead and tag your friends. We got 2 minutes, and it's going to get live up here. We're about to go seriously live, okay? So let me grab my stuff. I just got in from filming, and get ready, all right? Get ready. I promise it's going to be a heater. It's going to be a heater. I'm still here. Get ready. I'm about to bring my man James on. We got on Lamont Shannon. What's going on, frat? Said all is well. Chiquita says all is well. We got 1 minute, and we about to go live with James Troup. So if you got any actor friends, Scotty up Terrain, what up? All the Qs checking in tonight. What's going on, bruh? Let's go, baby. Let's go. We got some information that we passing on tonight. And you know, these hotel rooms don't be super bright, but we're gonna make it happen, all right? We in the wonderful NYC. All right, we waiting for James Troup to check in, so you guys get ready, tag your friends, let them know we're about to go live. We gonna talk some stuff tonight, man. We're gonna drop the truth where people may not have been dropping the truth, but we're gonna do it. We're waiting for James to check in now, and then we're gonna get ready. We gonna get ready. Got the camera on, got the lights. Let me get the makeup. Little chapstick. I don't want nobody talking about me. Soon as James comes on, we're gonna pop him in here and we're gonna get the rolling. We're gonna get the rolling, all right? Who else we got up here? When you come on, give me the thumbs up, hand claps, hearts, all of that. Tag your people right now. Come on, James, send me a request. Uh-oh, here you go. James is watching. He's about to come on. As soon as I get that link. Okay, James is here. Let's see what we got going on. Okay, what we got? Send me the request again, James. I don't know what happened. Let's see. Wait a minute. Let's see. Uh-oh, here we come. Get your energy up. Oh boy. It's about to go down. Oh, it's about to go down.
Hold on. They don't like that, so we'll go back here.
Uh-oh. I was about to say I felt like I was on one of them. Hey, my grandbaby. What's going on, brother? You still freezing up? Uh-oh. Tell me we got a time-lapse lag. Uh-oh. There you go. He done showed them pearly whites. I know it wasn't going to be long. Uh-oh. Let's get that internet right. Because we got some stuff.
Something happening. Something happening.
Working out. There you go.
Yeah. We good?
There you go.
Yeah, I think
man,
we synced up now.
Bro, I already know what the problem is. The screen is just tired of seeing your face. It ain't but so much James Troup they can take in a whole month,
man.
bro.
Hey, man, look, I'm trying to give him a whole lot more, boy, because this rent is too damn high. Man, thanks for the love, homie.
Get started already, y'all. I told y'all this is gonna be live, man. So, my brother, listen, man. I just want to thank you for coming on tonight, man. As I told the people, we just jumped straight in on it. We don't do nothing formal. It's all informal because what I want to do is I like to tackle you know how you and I do when we built relationships about, man, how long has it been now, bro? Like 5-6 years that I'm going by, ain't it?
No, man. Me and you actually just met in Columbus, Ohio. I think it was 2019. It's only been like 4 years. It's 2019.
Really?
Yep.
Yep. We've been knowing each other for like 6 or 7, for real.
I know, right? It's crazy.
No. 2019 was when we came back. Didn't we do one earlier when we met at the audition?
Nope. When we did it the first time. That was 2019.
Wow.
Yep. Because we came back in 2020 or 2021.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, it was
right.
We met 2019, man.
Dang.
I know it seemed like we didn't know each other forever, right?
Yeah, I'm telling you, right? Like I done lied to people already. Y'all don't. I told them I've been knowing this brother like 5, 6, 7 years, you know.
Man, that's in acting years. Years.
Yeah, we see dog years got their years, and acting years got
right.
I've been going about 50 years of his life. Hey, Aqeel, you
man,
know.
Look, I'm telling you, I ain't have all this gray hair when I moved to LA 3 years ago. I swear I did not have all this gray hair, man. Acting and aged me like.
But it's paying off for you, boy. But it's paying off for you. You're looking good on screen.
Man.
But we don't. I know you know what you ready to do, and that's what I want you to do. So listen, you guys. As you all know, I started this now about a month ago. And I typically like to do it when I'm out filming. And my first two guests was one of my baby brothers, Orville Williams, and he was out in Cali, and then he went back to Atlanta, and then about a week ago when I was in New York, about right before Thanksgiving, I was in New York filming FBI, and after that I got back to the hotel, and then I interviewed my brother Steven Strickland. You still with me, bro? Look like you're freezing up.
Yeah, still there.
Okay, great.
All right, we back.
It was a blessing, man. I can't tell you the response that I got, even off the first one, and then the last one I did with Steven, man. I mean, we was on for at least an hour or so, man, and people was hanging in, was like, they was hitting me and left me messages, man. Bro, they sent cash apps.
Wow.
Bro, they sent deposit. I'm serious. Like, I just put it out there, man, because I was just like, man, we just like you and I agreed to do, man. There was so much information that we dropped.
Yeah.
And it was valuable, man. People said they really loved, they got a whole lot out of it, man. So listen, without further ado, this is my brother from another, beyond the four walls, across the four seas. Kiss my uncle across the country. It's Mr. James Troup in the house, man.
Thank you.
Man, I'm about to waste my breath and tell y'all where he from when he can tell his own. Man, look, can you stop smiling, man? There ain't no audition right now. What you doing, man? This my line, man. You can't get booked to be the host. This my line.
Wait a minute now. I gotta take the opportunities to smile because the audition's been slow as dirt this year, man. Oh my Lord, it's been slow this year. So
come on,
I gotta take the opportunities to smile when I get it. I'm gonna put my headphones back on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, tell these people who you are, man, and what you do, where you from. That's probably gonna take 3 hours, but you know how to do it. Y'all bear with us. We're having some technical difficulty. You know, when good things is being passed, you know, the devil always in the way.
All right, but, here we go. There we go. No, we back. All right. Yo, what's up, viewers? My name is James Troup. I am a commercial actor from Cincinnati, Ohio. I live in LA right now. I left my six-figure IT career back in 2018. I said, you know what? I don't like this anymore, and I don't think I'm gonna go anymore. I decided to become a full-time actor December 2018. I packed up.
Hey, James, I'm sorry, bro. I don't mean to stop you, man, but you frozen. I want the people to see you in real time. What we got going on?
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me know when you see this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep, you still frozen.
2. Let's do this.
There you go. All right, y'all stay tuned, man. We coming back. What up, Randy Hemingway? What's going on, bro? All right, James is coming back on. Don't nobody leave. I'm gonna bring him right back on camera. Trying to get these technical difficulties handled here. Man, this brother listen, we about to bless y'all. This brother's about to drop some serious stuff. All you actors, you know, you struggling over decision where you need to move to, how you need to move, when you need to move. Man, we're gonna get down and dirty tonight. Down and dirty. All right, wait for James to hop back on. Go ahead and tag your people, man. It's 8:24 on the East Coast. I'm in the NY right now, New York, and James is in. All right, come on, bro. I see you. I see the hearts. Send me the request to bring you on camera, and we gonna be Gucci. Let's see. Uh-oh, he's coming in. He's a coming.
Okay, James, don't touch nothing. Don't touch nothing. Yeah, don't touch
There
it.
you go. There you go, Mr. Mr.
Right.
Oh, it ain't Brown, but it might as well be. Mr. James Troup.
All right. What's up, y'all? So I was introducing myself. James Troup. I'm 45 years old. I live in LA right now. I came out here. I've been here for 3 years, since September 2019. I've been a full-time actor since December 2018, when I left my six-figure IT career. I was an IT engineer at GE.
Whoa. Oh, I forgot to tell you on this show, sometimes we had to pump your brakes. You be throwing too much out there, brother. Good God, bro, why you acting? You said you had a six-figure.
Yeah, I was making.
Let's see how many zeros that is. Hold on.
You're so stupid.
Two,
I think
four,
this is back in 2018. I was making like 120,000 a year at GE. I got laid off. I saw the layoff coming, and I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna go back into IT. Nah, I want to be a full-time actor. I just started acting like 6 months earlier. I got bit by the bug, and I was just like, you know what? Let me try to make this acting thing happen. And a year later, I sold my house. I gave away all my belongings, and I moved to LA. And I've been in LA since September 2019. That's how it happened. Yeah. And now I'm here. So I didn't see COVID coming. Like, man, COVID, like, I made it through COVID. Like, I actually thrived through COVID. I booked like 35 projects during COVID.
Oh,
like,
okay, so you done gave us a whole lot of that synopsis. You done got me got my words twisted up with all that you gave me, man. You just gave us a lot of whole synopsis, bro. Now, you know, I know a little bit more personal details, but we're gonna keep this funky. I heard you say, and so y'all get ready. Maybe this might be a little too powerful for you. And I know I always tell you that my channel is PG, but my brother got some things up here that he is just very open about, and I love it because that's the way his and my conversation goes. And so 2019, you corrected me. I was lying to the people and telling them we've been knowing each other since we was knee-high to a grasshopper. I just felt like it's been
right.
We met in 2019 on a pilot project that we were doing, and I keep that picture, man. It's a classic picture. I'm playing the police commander or police chief, and James was playing
the same role you playing on Law and Order now.
You ain't had to go there.
The same role you playing on Law and Order now. Yep. Mm-hmm. The same.
I wish I had some bombs to drop right now. Blue, 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 blue. Dad, you just called me out. I was trying to ease by that. But yeah. So God is blessed. God has definitely blessed me because and we're gonna get back to you, but on that pilot that we were doing in Columbus, right?
Yep.
Columbus. Man, I've been praying for years that I would get that I would land a job, that I would have my own precinct, my own unit, my own sheriff's office, my own police station. I can run that thing. And even if I was going to be Barney Fight, you know what I'm saying? I just, and that was the ultimate. And you're right, man. Believe it or not, you know when I thought about that the most?
What?
It was my return trip coming to New York this weekend, man. And I was thinking about it, and I said, man, I think I overlooked it because this thing is still not overwhelming, not believing in the faith of God, but overwhelming in how good God is blessing me. And I said, wow, God literally blessed me with just what I asked for. And it's like we shot the pilot, but let's just say that one is still in some situations right now. We'll leave it there. But like you said, man, but God blessed, and here I am now, man, for the 24th season of Law and Order Special Victims Unit, man. Like, Man, yeah,
Man,
appreciate
what I've learned through this journey is that when you're obedient to God, when you're doing what God tells you to do, He'll take care of your needs and a bunch of your wants.
So the scripture says,
that's what I know.
yes, sir. So the scripture says, seek ye the kingdom first. Oh, I forgot.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I said. Yeah.
So I ain't got my pastor hat on now.
Somewhere.
Take my pastor hat, because sometimes that creep up on my channel. I had to remember, Aqeel, you ain't in the pulpit.
He said sometimes he started preaching.
I try to keep it on the level.
Yeah,
but I can't.
I mean, for real, it's what it is. When I start talking about this acting journey for me, it's a whole sermon.
Yeah.
Because this ain't nothing but God. So God is just all over it, just ordering everything. So if y'all ain't come to hear no church, then y'all came to the wrong place. Because bro,
they already know what channel they on. I don't,
it's all praises up in here. Because boy, the stuff
says, man, seek ye first. Seek ye first the God, and a big 3-letter word. He says, and all, not some, and all things will be given. So if people would just learn, that's the first thing actors need to do, bro. And let you expound on that, because so many people say, Aqeel, how'd you do this? How'd you get this? And I had one lady, she I work with on the film, and I talked to her, but she called me one time and she says, hey, Aqeel, how are you getting all these jobs? She says, she said, I know your faith and all, but what's the secret?
Wait a minute. It can't just be God. What else you got?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said, wow. He cut that.
What's the secret?
You called it, it's like asking God for an answer, but then you try to tell God where the answer gonna come from.
Right.
Or you ask God for some food, and you're like, well, I don't want it to come from Wendy's. I wanted it to come from Logan's Steakhouse. Like, wait a minute.
But yeah, man, and literally your secret is the same secret over here. It's the hard work. It's literally the hard work. God tells me what to do, when to do it, and I just do it. That's it. I ain't got to figure out nothing. I ain't got to worry about where nothing comes. I ain't got to figure out nothing. It's the easiest thing I've never done in the world. It's easy.
Say that again. Say it again. You said it's the easiest thing you never done in the world.
It's the easy, bruh. I'm telling you, I'm just doing what God tells me to do. Every audition that drop in my lap, I do it. I land some, I don't land some. He tell me to go to class, I go to this class. That's it. That's all.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
That's the secret. That's the secret.
Wait a minute. You all over the TV screen. Why in the world do you need to go to acting classes? And I'm getting ahead of myself, but since you threw it out there, why would you take acting classes? What you need acting classes for? You could do this thing without acting classes. That's how good we are. Man, we don't need no act. Because I have people all the time tell me, look, I already know how to act. I just need, could you hook me up with a job? And I say,
Yep. I love them people. Yeah. Hook you up with a job? Yeah. Let me point you in the direction of the same person who hooked me up with a job. Nobody. Let me hook you up with this hard work, bro. Man. Here, let me hook you up with this application for you to start doing the hard work.
And I don't think people. First of all, let me say this though, because I love to stay humble in the humility. First of all, I don't think people really understand what they're saying when they say that to us. I really don't think they know the magnitude, the way that we receive it.
Right. Because it's really offensive, because it's like, oh, what you do is easy. It's so easy that I can be where you are tomorrow. And it's just like, yo, do you understand how much I've trained for this? do you understand how many submissions and how many hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of auditions? And like, do you even understand? Like, nah, but you think you think I just got up on that TV and just, yeah, and it just happened. Nah, come on now. That's like me back grabbing a basketball and walking out on the court and winning the championship. It don't happen like that.
We just gonna name you. We just gonna name you the playoff MVP and the championship MVP for the next 5 years because you just look like you play basketball.
Right, man. Come on, no. I've done so much training. I'm constantly trying to get better. And the thing is, with acting training, is the more you train, the more you realize how much you suck. Like,
oh my God,
I'm in acting, man.
Man, like, listen. I promise you, if Sheik was available, I would bring him on. He's my Sheik. Mahmoud Bey is my acting coach. And bro, if I brought him on right now, he trips over every time I tell him the most valuable lesson he ever gave me in class. Now this man done work with Morgan Freeman. See, I hate when I start calling names because I start forgetting a lot of them. But I mean, man, I'm talking Robert De Niro. I mean, you know, he's an acting coach that actually has big screen credit and television credit. Mm-hmm. And man, I'm gonna tell you, some years ago, I took his class. I think it was like, okay. Let me say this in all fairness. I came in green, and I watched. Okay, so I went to my first class with Sheik, and then my guy. You're old enough to remember the original Equalizer. I know Denzel is playing it now. I'm about to do this third one, but the original Equalizer was Michael Caine. All right, and I watched his master class for free $99. And man, that thing was filled with so many nuggets. And then I went to Sheik's class, and bro, don't you know, it was probably, I don't know if it was a week later, I booked my first speaking role on Chicago Med.
Wow.
I came back after that. Sheik's acting class came around again. He was back in Detroit again. I took that class, bro. And, you know, not that I was feeling myself, but I was just only still doing what I thought I knew or thought I should be doing. That's what I should say.
Yeah.
Me and this young lady in the scene, I do the scene, ta, ta, ta. She goes, da, 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 da. I say, ta, ta, ta. She goes, da, 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 da. I said, yeah, yeah, yeah. And when I finished, I looked over at Sheik. I said, and he looked at me with a straight face. He said, I'm looking back at him like, he looked at me like this. He said, what, bro? I ain't see nothing.
Oh, you was waiting on your congratulations. You
bro,
was waiting on your standing ovation.
Look at my face. I said, look.
Sorry, y'all. My eyes killing me.
I pushed my little chair back like this. I said,
bro, you left your ego on the floor, bro. Left your ego on the floor.
Hey, man, let me tell you something, bro. I was like, all that I gave and you didn't see nothing? And, dog, I ain't heard another word he said in that class the entire night. But let me tell you what I did do, bro. I went home, I started pulling out my stuff. I started looking at my stuff and I said, dang, I don't see nothing. I said, that will never happen again. And bro, I realized then, bro, I said, oh, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get back to you. So, but I had this thing happen to me before in my life. Very serious moment. Just graduated from undergrad. Shout out to the HBCUs. And then I went straight into my master's program. My first week in my master's program, You know, we done learned, you know, I had graduated with a 4.0 honor student, you know, I got this writing thing down to it. I'm a G in this thing now. Get in my little master's class, I start citing and everything. Boy, my professor wrote me back and said, I think you need to read your syllabus because you're in danger of plagiarism. And that's an offense. That's a crime. I said, oh, bruh, I went to typing letters and doing everything. Ma'am, oh, no, I cited and whatnot. She says, you need to read your syllabus. Too many citations is considered plagiarism. So I said, what? Man, I'm like, I ain't been in this class a week and about to get kicked out of school. I said, I tell you what, I'll never face this again. I sat there, man, just like I did with sheet class. I went home, pound my head, man. I'll be honest with you. I about shed a tear. And I said, I tell you what, okay. So, bruh, what I did is I started writing from my personal life experiences. And I'm like, man, I got plenty of years of law enforcement, military. I could tell you about some things. Bruh, when I turned in that next paper, I was just like, it is what it is. I turned in that paper. Man, that professor, you know what that professor said?
What?
Now, this is graduate writing. I said, what? I said, oh, I'm finna kill you because I got 20 stories a day till it's time to graduate. And bro, I graduated with my math. Not the flex, I'm just saying, but living in the moment of reality, right? And applying all the principles and methodologies, bro. I graduated my master's with a 4.0. And bro, what I've come to realize, bro, is like the same thing with acting, man. It's like, be you. And I remember hearing Morgan Freeman saying one day, he says, when you finally get it, the day that you get it, you will speak in your own voice and you will act as you. They will know it's you by using your own voice. You won't have to put on. And bro, and from there, that changed my life. Now, what I want to say about you, though, brother, is this. Talented brother. We're gonna hold off on the commercials. You got a little time? You got some time, right?
Yeah.
Great, because you got a whole lot. And I might have to do 2 segments, but
whatever. Shut up.
Yeah. Because already these people already realize they see you on TV a lot now by looking at you. But listen, I remember we was about to finish shooting that pilot in 2019. Man, see, this brother's about as real as it get. He using eye drops.
Man, my eyes killing me. When it rains in LA, it washes all that smog out the sky, and my allergies just go haywire. So that's what's going on. Okay. So, all right, but when we filmed the pilot.
Yeah, so we filmed the pilot, and I remember you said, bro, I'm about to move to LA. I was like, oh, wow, really? You said, yeah. Yep. You said, I hope you don't mind. I think you told me, you said I had $40,000 or $43,000 saved up, something like that.
No. Well, so when I sold my house, I got $65,000. I had $65,000 because I had my house for like 15 years. So sold my house, got a $65,000 check, paid off a bunch of bills because I had to do renovations and stuff, get the house ready to sell. So I ended up moving to LA with $35,000 in cash. It was gone in 6 months.
Now, for those of you that just got on, remember this man, he left a 6-figure.
You're so stupid.
My guy is like,
I was making about 120,000.
Man.
Yeah, I was making about 120. Last time I got a check from corporate America, I was making about 120,000, and that was December of 2018. Last time I got a check from a job.
And you left there. You left Columbus, Ohio, or Cincinnati?
Cincinnati. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. You left Cincinnati with 65 grand.
No, 35.
35 grand. Okay, 35.
I left with 35. Yeah.
This where I
And
want
it
to get
was,
into. This is where we about to get funky at right here.
yeah.
Because you had a plan.
Oh God, you gotta have a
You
plan, man.
you come out of a 6-figure job and you acting. We were doing a pilot and you had a plan. But not only did you have a plan, boy, you had some ducks. You had 35 grand. Most people don't even have $35. I'm just
again, and luckily I had that, but because that was gone in 6 months. I didn't expect it to be gone in 6 months. It was gone in 6 months.
No, slow it down. Because the point I want to impress upon the people is that because LA generally when actors pick up, because we've heard some story, I think Taraji moved with $500, $300 or something.
Yeah, nah. I'm grown.
Okay.
I'm grown. I can't do that. I can't live in my car.
Right. and some other people move and they slept on the couch, and then all of a sudden now they multimillionaires. And bro, I'm gonna tell you, I love my brothers and sisters, man, but I wish that they would start reevaluating real life, man. But
and that's what I'm talking about. Like you don't have to struggle. Does not have to be a part of the acting journey. Like financial struggle does not, like, if you plan it out right. Like I ain't missed a meal. I ain't done nothing. I ain't missed a bill. Nothing like that, because I made a plan first. And like I made a plan and then I made a contingency plan. Luckily, I made that contingency plan because COVID kicked that mug into high gear.
So let me ask you this then, James.
Mm-hmm.
You're somebody, because you're already in corporate America, and obviously you weren't making 6 figures for no reason. Sounds like you have something in the donut
man,
piece.
Man, I'm damn near genius.
Okay, right now,
like not to toot my own horn, but bruh, I'm the smartest person everybody know. Like I'm a really intelligent person, but my heart was in being creative. Like I chased the music industry when I was in corporate America. I chased the music industry for 10 years, like as a producer, songwriter. Yeah, we talked about that. But like my heart was in being creative, and it just, corporate America just burnt me out. I literally felt like I was sitting there getting dumber. Like at the end of my people gonna call me crazy. So at the end of my corporate America career, I was literally working 2 hours a week from home. That's my whole job. 2 hours a week. That's it. They was paying me. They didn't like, so I was doing nothing. I felt dumb. Like literally, I would start happy hour at 10 a.m. and be going through the whole day. So,
you know what's crazy? Today I was in the van when they were taking me over again, not to flex. I'm just telling you what happened today. We're going to the set, and I was talking to a young lady, which is pretty much a runner, and I said, I won't call her name, but I said, hey, I'm gonna just call her Susie. I said, Susie, so any higher aspirations in the industry? You know what she said? Nope. I love what I do.
Hey,
I said,
and that's it.
Man, I said, wow. I said, you know what? I'm so appreciative of you. And she said, oh. I said, yes. I said, you know why? Because a lot of times, I don't know why we get into things and we always feel like we got to be the top person. And what you end up doing is being very unhappy.
Right. Yeah.
And so I told her, and you know what? You make myself and these other actors and crew people, you make all of our lives better because you're doing what you love doing.
Exactly.
Versus you want to go in and take over the top spot and you're not even prepared to do that. Even if you were prepared, but just because everybody wants to be on top and everybody think they're a boss.
Right. I just want to get in where I fit in. That's it. I don't want to create a bunch of content. I don't want to direct. I don't want to write. I don't want to do nobody else's job. I just want to get in where I fit in. That's it. People keep trying to push me in all those different directions. I'm just like, no, bruh, I'm an actor. I'm still trying to figure out how to do this. So just let me act. That's it.
Man, listen, again today, he ran some, he dropped some nuggets on me when I got Welcome to the Season back in July on Law and Order. Ice-T told me the same thing, brother, and today he ran it right back to me again. He was talking with me and Kevin Kane is one of the newer detectives on the show too. And he just said, he says, man, I told you. He says, I ain't had a bad day in the last 30 years. He says, listen, man, actors get it so wrong. He said, and I told him, I say, man, because I was telling him about the experience I had and how I like to fall back. With all my life experience and education and things, I could be the know-it-all. You know how
right. Nobody likes that guy.
Aqeel don't know nothing. I know nothing. I just, what do you want me to do? Yes, I could do that.
Yep.
And I fall back, bro.
Right.
And he was telling me, he says, man, some people just don't know how to do that. He says the hardest thing for actors to do, they want to come in and try to run something, and you don't know how to run nothing. You don't know how to run nothing.
Want to direct the damn scene and want to tell people how to do stuff and want to, man, will you sit down and do your damn job so we can get out of here?
Thank you. And bruh, and have no, you know how we do. We laugh and talk to everybody.
Right.
We gonna if we don't do nothing else, we're gonna keep you smiling.
Right.
You will not go anywhere and say Aqeel got a bad attitude. James got a bad attitude. No, it's like, oh my God, we enjoy it. And listen, Ice was running it down, man. He says, man, these people don't know how to treat people. He says, don't you know that AD is probably the third AD on this project, but probably gonna be the daggone director on Steven Spielberg movie, and your name come across the desk, and they're gonna be thinking about James Troup, Aqeel, ash-shakoor. Nah, we gonna pass on them. All because of your funky attitude. Like,
yep, bingo.
Yeah,
right.
You want this job?
Right.
You want this job, man? Marisha Haggerty, man. Ice-T, Molly Brennan, all these people, man. When I came on set for my back in July, man, I swear you would have sworn that I've been knowing these people for the whole 24 years that the show been on. The way I was treated. When I do wardrobe yesterday, it's like, drop your mask. I dropped my mask. Aqeel! Coming hugs. Bruh, today, see the rest. Hey, welcome back. So-and-so. And then, boom. When that joker said action, Aqeel was spitting them lines. I'm like, you ain't gonna catch me slipping.
I tell people all the time, the best thing you can do for yourself on set is just be a cool person. That's it. Just don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. That's all. It's not hard. It don't cost you no money, and it'll get you all the goodwill in the world.
And
just be cool. Just be a cool person.
Keep your doggone opinions to yourself.
Right. Don't.
What you think?
Right.
I be like,
I tell the director,
I'll be slow to answer, bro.
They be trying to get me to look at the monitor, look at the playback and stuff. Hey, James, how'd you feel about that? Look, did you like it? Then that's fine with me. I don't have an opinion. I ain't got no opinion. Did you like it? That's fine with me. Let's keep
fine with me. Let's go.
Moving on.
Moving on. Yep. For the end of the night. And that's a wrap on Aqeel.
Right. Exactly.
See y'all.
Like it, I love it.
Jay. See y'all next time.
Ain't bad.
Because that's all that matters.
My three favorite words. That's a wrap.
Yeah. Actors only good as who's Aqeel ash-shakoor? Who?
Yeah.
He ain't had a job in 20 years because he don't know how to keep his mouth shut.
Right, right. We got to keep hustling, man. Like this, and people don't. I'm still non-union. This
Oh,
is the biggest
are you?
hustle ever. I'm not union yet. I'm
Oh,
still
I didn't. Okay,
non-union.
so let's
So yeah,
let's.
I don't get residuals on nothing.
Oh,
Actually,
what?
I did get I did get a SAG commercial renewed. I need to talk to my agent.
Yeah, I was about to say.
We need to
Yeah,
get the checks.
we're gonna get into something.
I ain't seen no
We're
checks
gonna
in
get
a
into a
while.
couple of things. We're gonna get into a couple of things, couple of large things I seen you post. So don't.
What I post? What I do?
Oh, you always posting something, mister. So we gonna talk about it.
All right.
But listen, so okay, 6-figure job, you left it.
Yep.
I met the same year. I met you in 2019. We shot the pilot.
Yep.
It was looking promising, but and so let's speak on that because you know, as we were told, we won't call names or what it was. I'm just saying, but as we were told, that was a nice situation going on. For what I know, for whatever it's worth, that's what we was told.
Well, I mean, here's the thing that I've learned since moving to LA. Number one, everybody call every short film that they doing a pilot. Everybody got a pilot. Pilots are a dime a dozen. Everybody got one. Everybody shooting a pilot. And most of them ain't going nowhere. So 99.99% of them ain't going nowhere. So I don't even put much stock in that word pilot. It might as well project. It's just a project. That's it. And you know, money talks. Everybody got a good situation. Everybody got everybody knows somebody who knows somebody somewhere, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. We'll see when it comes to TV. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just collect my check and keep it moving. That's it.
Good point, bro. Valid point, bro, because I can't tell you how many pilots I've shot.
Right. How many have made it to TV?
What you say?
I said, and how many of them have made it to TV?
What'd you say?
How many of the pilots have made it to TV?
And what'd you say?
Man, if you don't stop saying this, I'm just like, damn, is this damn thing looping? What is going on?
Bruh,
but yeah, exactly.
I feel like I've been in the Clooney effect. 23 pilots before he got on, bruh. Like real talk. And listen. You know too, you can't count nothing done until it's done.
Right. Yeah, because until it's out and on TV, anything can happen. I filmed a commercial back in June for Philip Morris and filmed a national commercial. I still ain't got that check because you only get paid when they use it. They ain't used it yet. Commercial ain't out yet. So man, I was counting on that $6,000 to pay some bills. And a lot of bills had to go on the credit card because that check ain't here. What?
Hey man, you listen. On my live, you got to show some respect. You can't come up in here and start just casually talking about you got a $6,000 check for a commercial, like we just pick up $6,000 every day. That's disrespect.
Oh, bro.
Break that down for us, brother.
I made $80,000 off acting last year. 2021, I made $80,000 last year off acting. Yeah, non-union. Yeah. Man, you a fool. You're a fool, man. Look, I'm telling you, bro, the money is out there, man. It's
I'm sorry, I had to handle some things. Now I'm back from the bathroom. Now I'm sorry, you said you went to heaven last year?
Man, I had a heavenly year last year. I made 80,000 last year. Roughly 80,000. Yeah, last year off acting. Right.
You made $80,000 last year.
Yeah.
You had a 6-figure job. You left Cincinnati, Ohio, 2019.
No, I'm a full-time actor. Go ahead.
No, okay.
I saw Stacy's question.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Stacy, but no, we're gonna cover this, sweetheart. You know how I do. I just got to get it warmed up because, man, I can't see y'all comments right now. So give me a time. I'm gonna try to while he's talking.
I answered her. I answered her. She asked, do I have a 9 to 5?
I see some other people. Actor. Okay, I see some other people checking on. But anyway, So that's a perfect segue into what I want to talk to you about, so I can just let the lion loose that you are, in breaking down this stuff for people. So, you know, my thing I constantly tell people, I know that somewhere along the line we've been sold a bill of goods to say, drop everything you doing and move to LA, because LA is the only place where you're gonna boost your career, and that's the only place you're gonna become a star. And I'm a Southern boy. I'm a Southern boy from a small town in Murfreesboro, North Carolina. Not Murfreesboro, Tennessee, but Murfreesboro, North Carolina. At 8 or 9 years old, I made an affirmation to my sister, who was 3 years younger than I was, that one day I was going to be on TV. But as you said, I was doing music. And the rap gods was Run DMC. And my catch was, one day, I told my sister, one day, I'm going to be getting out the limo dressed in my 3-piece suit and sneakers too. and that'll be about the besides of it. But here I am today, national, international TV, however you call it, streaming channels and things, all by what? All by the grace of God, man. And late diligently and and learning. And listen. And I ain't do it by myself.
Bro, I didn't even want to be an actor.
Yeah.
I still want to be a music producer.
Yeah,
God told me to be an actor.
James, did you hear what I said, though?
Bro.
I didn't do this by myself.
No.
I had beautiful people that God sent my way, man, that I moved from North Carolina to Michigan. Don't know nobody. Don't know. I met a lot of these people, man, on Facebook. So when people talk about social media is the devil, I said, maybe in your world.
Bruh, my whole acting career has come from social media. Period. I met my manager. I met my first agent when I first moved out here, the one that I made $80,000 with last year. I met him on Facebook. I met my manager on Facebook. Like I just work it like it's my job. For real. It's literally my job.
Yeah, why do we think that we doing this by ourselves, man? God didn't put you here to do it by yourself.
No. I've built a whole team. I'm constantly putting people on the team. Constantly, man. I tried to do the music thing by myself, and it was my biggest mistake. It was my biggest mistake. I tried to be self-contained and do everything myself. It was my biggest mistake. So when I started acting, I'm just like, you know what? I need a big team. I need a big team of people. Like, yo, my manager, like, I was having a bad day and I got an audition and I needed skates. Like, I'm like, where am I gonna find roller skates from?
You needed some terrible
day. I needed real roller skates for the audition. I was having a terrible day. I'm trying to figure it out. My anxiety is going through the roof. I'm just like, hold on, I got a manager. I just text my manager like, that audition you sent me, I need roller skates. Can you find me roller skates? Boom. 15 minutes later, she found me roller skates. She's like, they got them in your size, blah, blah, blah. This person is holding them for you at this location, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, teamwork. Like, man, my team is so dope. Like, I could not do this by myself.
Man, I literally was in a conversation with my manager and my agent yesterday before I went to finish. And because I always check in with them. And I tell people, and I just told some actors last week, bro, I'm like, listen, your manager and your agent, they don't work for you. This is my psychology. They don't work for you. They work with you.
Yep.
You know why? Because when we take on the mentality that they work for us, this is what we do.
Right.
Hey, Aqeel, I got a audition for I got a job you got booked on SVU. Okay, what day I show up? That is so ignorant. Yo.
Man, listen. I just now now this year stopped working harder than my agent. Stopped submitting because I stopped my self-submits because I needed to free myself up to do these network auditions just in case I landed something. Because my schedule was all jacked up all 2021 with like self-submissions and stuff my agent was booking, and like, so I had to stop that. But like, I've always worked harder than my agent, and because like ain't nobody gonna work harder for you than you. So and people don't realize that. They think just because they get an agent they get to kick back and do nothing. Nah, that's when you got to really grind, because if you ain't got the credits to get you the looks that you need, then you got to be out there self-submitting, trying to get your resume up, trying to get your real material up, so that the casting directors will even look at you for the stuff that your agent is submitting you for. But
okay, let's put a pin right there.
I don't want to hear that.
That's what I'm talking about. So my whole journey, people just think I just became SAG and just took off running. No. Yo, matter of fact, we shared the same agent before you moved out.
Oh yeah,
PCG.
Peter at PCG. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Peter, livest, closest thing to an LA agent.
Peter funny, man.
Man, but listen, but that dude.
Yeah. I mean, he gets busy. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
But Peter told me, I remember a year and a half before I actually went SAG. I know a lot of people thought I was already SAG because I was doing projects, but I wasn't.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I was literally about to do it a year and a half earlier than when I did it. Mm-hmm. And I'll never forget, I called Peter and I was telling him, man, and he just went off. He went into classic Peter. Oh, I was like, oh, okay.
Because you tried to take his money. Because he living off non-union commission.
Yeah. But he gave me a real story though, man. And that real story though, and I understood it. He says, listen, are you secure in booking SAG projects?
Bingo.
Because when you go to SAG now, you pretty much are done with non-union.
Yep, you up against the heavy hitters, you and the pros.
There's a lot of conversations going on now about, and has been, not like it just started now, but once you become SAG, you can't do non-union. That's not true. They got, SAG sitting.
I mean, in right to work states and blah, blah, blah. But
technically,
right.
SAG.
Right.
I don't like to say official SAG like I'm talking about SAG, but I'm just saying your regular, your basic SAG lining up, because there's like so many levels to SAG, and then there's like so many
about that.
Huh?
I said, don't give me the line about it. I don't know.
I'm just sharing. This is why I started doing this, to share some knowledge.
Yeah.
Where you would normally have to pay $3,000-$4,000 to get some of this stuff. I'm giving what I can, man. And I believe Lord bless. So,
absolutely.
There's upward SAG like 4 or 5 levels, and there are down levels of 4 or 5. Ultra low.
Oh yeah, the ULB, MLB. Yeah. Okay, that's what you're talking about. Yeah, that I know about. Yeah.
But how about this? The SAG office will tell you in some of those, like your short SAG films, you don't get credit for SAG.
Bingo. Yep. I didn't know that until I did a couple of them, and I'm just like, yo, wait a minute. I ain't get my SAG eligibility from this. Nah, you don't get SAG eligibility for ultra low budget stuff.
I did one too. I did one too some years ago, and I was like, oh, I got another SAG. It was like, nope.
Right.
LA office SAG told me nope. I said, what? They said they didn't explain that to you. I said, nope. Learn it.
Yeah.
Learning mistake. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And the reason that I won't join is because all my money is coming from non-union. So at the moment that I join, I cut out all that income. And plus too, like you said, when you join the union, you start acting with them heavy hitters. You start acting, you playing in the pros. And honestly, I don't feel like I'm ready yet. I don't feel like I'm ready. So I'm holding myself back. I'm doing more training. When I start consistently killing co-stars, then I'll join. I'm a join when I'm a must join. But people think that joining SAG, all of a sudden, all these great auditions start raining out the sky just because you join SAG. Nah, bruh. And if you join too early, you won't get the experience that you need to make it in SAG world. So if you join too early, you're actually shooting yourself in the foot. That's what they won't tell people. And I'm like, yo, why y'all out here lying to these people?
That's why.
Yeah, you SAG, but you ain't booking nothing because you went SAG too early. So now you just sitting there trying to make the people think that because you SAG, you got all these auditions. And man, stop lying.
Oh, hey, guys, I was ready to show you. Yeah. Everybody ready to hold up that SAG card. That SAG card is nothing if you're not booking, and that's what Peter was putting on game.
Yep,
and so he was like, Aqeel, I know you've been booking, but make sure that you're ready. Man, let me tell you something. I was like, wow. So he told me about ash-shakoor and all that, and I was like, oh, okay. So I started doing my research. And then so I just said, what? I'm going to hold off. Because even at that time, I had never been in a feature film lead. So this is how I know God has been all over my career. So when I made that decision, my wife and I didn't make it, again, I didn't do this by myself.
Right.
I took it to my wife. My wife and I talked about it. We prayed about it. We talked about it. I left it alone for a little bit. She says, and she told me, leave it alone and we'll come back to it and see how you feel. Left it alone for a few days, came back, we talked about it again, and we prayed on it. And then I said, you know what, babe? I ain't gonna do it right now. Something telling me something new. That something was God. I ain't gonna do it. Of course. So watch this. As soon as I made that decision, Janelle Black and Rocky Black of Blacksmith Enterprise, I caught an audition for a feature film movie that I thought that I would love playing. And I caught it at the last moment to audition. I don't know these people, don't know what they look like, don't know what they hair like, don't know what they breathe like, don't know what they eat like. I should have met, yo, too late. They said, sure, come on down. I booked Turn of the Cheek, man. My first feature film lead role, bro. And it had to be nothing but God, man, because it was a faith-based movie. And man, bro, they let me show my hind parts in my southern way of speaking.
Hey, man, nothing but God, bro.
Do you? And you got to understand, man, you know, you got to know them, man. And it's like they just want to do good work, man. They love the Lord, bro. And and then I got blessed with a beautiful co-star to play my wife. Then I got, you know, the couple across from me. But man, all of that, man. And then I was like, it's crazy. I ain't never done nothing like this in the independent world where everybody was bringing something to the table. I'm like, wait a minute. These people are really serious.
Right. This is a for real movie. Okay.
Bro,
y'all serious.
People that their lives was changing right on set, bro. Like, I came out of that film, booked my second lead role with Renika McQueen. If you ain't catching on yet, I'm throwing female names out. On that set, the cinematographer that was for Turn of the Cheek and Cain and Abel asked me about doing a movie. I was like, okay, I'll do that. That movie didn't go. He ended up telling me later on, like a year later, he was like, remember that movie? Remember that thing that I was telling you about? I was like, yeah. He was like, well, that didn't go through. I was like, okay, what's the deal? He said, but I got something else for you. Keep it on the low. I can talk about it now because it's already out. He's like, keep it on the low, but it's with Sony.
Right. Right.
Yeah, right. You know how we do.
You
know how we do. I'm straight faced. I'm like, okay, but in my mind, I'm like, here we go with this.
Right. Sony, okay.
I'm like, Sony. Yeah,
okay.
More. Cool. I let it go. Bro, he called me and told me, yo, it's been greenlit. We doing Jumanji. Who playing Jumanji? You are. the black guy playing Jumanji? Like,
hey,
Man, so bro,
That's how
leave.
that happens. Yeah.
Going to another one, leave. Another female, going to another one, leave. Bro, what I tell you was this. So I already had some. I had Peter. I think I had like maybe 3 agents at the time. So, but what I'm saying to you, bro, is I was working the doggone non-union market, and I was working it just as hard as I was working on SAG.
Yeah, yeah.
And I can't
You got to.
That, and so listen, through the years, people have been mad with me because I promote myself. Now,
bro,
if we back up,
people out here calling me arrogant and calling me, I'm just like said, I got an inbox from somebody said that somebody was mad at me about how I was promoting myself on my page, and I'm just like, oh, why you mad about how I'm talking about my journey? Like I'm arrogant for sharing my journey? Okay, all right, okay.
You know, I will go on the limb. This is probably about the only thing that I'm gonna say in the acting industry. Let me phrase it the right way, because I don't want to come out of my humbleness and humility, but you're gonna have to do some good work to promote as hard as Aqeel ash-shakoor.
Oh, absolutely, bro. You're a beast. You know how many times I've had to put you on snooze? I'm like, he posting again? Man, my whole damn feed is Aqeel.
And I get
Look, snooze. Bro,
listen.
I know, Law and Order, I know.
Yeah, hey, and there's been some groups, man, people say, is anybody else in the group? Nobody posts.
Right. Hey, man, look, but that's our job.
But listen,
that's our job.
You don't understand. I'm going to say this. Remember when I went back and I told you I was an honor graduate, graduated with 4.0. I'm a business major.
Yeah, exactly. Same here.
Marketing.
Yeah.
Promotion.
Right.
Now, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. You in LA, right? How many businesses you go by that ain't advertising their business?
Exactly. Man, they just start putting signs on people's cars like, yeah, you can rent your car. They'll come put a sign on your car and pay you $300 a month to drive around with a billboard on your car. Like,
so how you
advertising? Everybody got to advertise.
Yeah, so how you gonna be in a whole feature film and you don't promote?
Sell yourself, but not too much, man. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Hater. I'm sorry, my success is making you uncomfortable.
Right.
Let me give you some more to be uncomfortable.
Just being real. But do you know how many jobs that I've gotten where directors have sent me an inbox or DM? I guess they call it DM. I ain't too keen on it, the lingo, but sent me an inbox or DM, or a producer says, hey, I'm working on this project and you seem to be doing a whole lot. And I and your face and I see your headshot. Would you mind working on this project? I was like, would I mind working on the project with you?
Right. Would they be?
Was that a question?
Don't you know I'm nobody?
Yeah.
Would I like it? Yeah. I love it when they approach you like that. Would you mind working? I'm like, you want me? What? Me?
Right.
Boy, they just don't know.
It's crazy. So listen, 6-figure job, you left it. 2019, we met on this pilot.
Yep.
And you moved to LA with 35 grand.
35 grand.
Cash.
35 grand in the bank.
Cash. That's
and then
everything. I need some Wu-Tang right now.
My rent for my one bedroom.
Don't hit him yet. Don't hit him yet. Hold on. Hold on.
Okay.
Because I'm going to turn you loose. I want you to go crazy on this. But so you went with 35 grand. Most people don't go with $35 or even $350. You went with 35 grand.
I had a plan.
Hey,
I had a plan.
Don't talk about your plan, man. You can't talk about no plan. You gotta.
My bad.
You gotta stick.
I'm supposed to sleep in the car.
At this story of leave broke, go sleep on somebody's couch, and then all of a sudden, and I mean vacate. Now let's be for real. Even Michigan, with the incentives gone, I ask people all the time. I was like, but did you maximize your market? Because I told you what I did before I went SAG. I was booking set. bro, you got to understand, I was booking Chicago. My family and I came on Chicago Med the very first time we put in for it. 2 days after I got my first real headshots.
Mm-hmm.
Real headshots.
Mm-hmm.
And we came on as extras, showed up as extras in Chicago, and we got moved up to featured. Little truth and transparency. I wasn't even watching the shows. Didn't know about the shows. My wife was telling me about the show on the way down. You understand what I'm saying? Truth and transparency.
Right.
Moment. I'm laying on my couch. Didn't have cable.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't because it was a choice. I couldn't afford it. Had a cell phone, and all of a sudden I started getting these messages. Ding, 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 ding. Is this you? One of my dudes I used to work with in Department of Corrections. No, I wasn't an inmate. I worked as a corrections officer in the Department of Corrections. And from years back, and he says, "Is this you?" The message came up when I tapped it. You know, you tap that message in that joint, open up, and this is all you saw in the frame. He said, "Is this you?" Man, I went off, man. Bro, my wife and I were in about 6 or 7 scenes, and my daughter was in like 2. And then shortly after that, man, my daughter got cast as the daughter of Carl Weathers on Chicago Justice. Tell me that ain't God, bro.
Hey, man, look, when it's supposed to happen, it just happened like that.
So now, remember this now. Well, let me say this, and then I'm gonna turn it over. But do you know at that time there were people telling me I don't do no extra roles. I don't do no extra roles.
Hey,
so I was like this, bro. I heard that, but you got to understand, I'm a very abstract and very unorthodox person. So I know the way I do things, but I do know people don't have the relationships. You know, as say, I'm the joker that can walk out in the jungle, and me and the lion will play cards. You know, me and the giraffe will walk up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I go in a cornfield and they strike a conversation with a scarecrow. So what I'm saying, is I leveraged. I stood behind the cameraman, but it was just like, "Hey, what happened when you hit that button? What happened? Oh, wow. Oh,
Bruh,
that does that.
You do that too?
Move
you
up.
do that too? I be doing the same thing, man, because I be genuinely interested in it. Yeah.
Yes.
Like, and they love when you ask them questions about their stuff.
Like, just told somebody that the day on set, I said, man, and them guys are sitting back there, they waiting for somebody to ask questions to teach them. And I said, and I'm the pupil. I'm a self-proclaimed Philemon, somebody that's a life learner and loves to learn, loves knowledge. And I'm going to turn it over to you now. And so what I'm saying with that is so we have bought into this dream that we got to go struggle in order to become an actor because the other 500 people before us already did it, or the 500,000 people done did it, and now they multimillionaires. And
see, that's the thing that we got to understand is that as actors, our story is ours. Like it don't matter what somebody else did before us. It don't matter what somebody else is doing. Our story is ours. Look, I'm 45 years old. I'm too old to be struggling. I've been doing good in my life for a long time. I've been doing good my entire adult life.
But James,
my entire adult life. I'm too old.
James, it
I'm
don't
sorry to break y'all a little heart.
It don't count if you ain't got no struggle story.
Oh, I got a struggle story.
You
wait a minute. Hold on. Struggle story. Back in 2012, when I walked in on my girlfriend naked with another dude,
I gotta walk this into the
spiraled down into depression and ended up on antidepressant medication and had a nervous breakdown in 2018. Oh, struggle.
James, ho. This is what I was waiting to release. Listen, y'all. I know you couldn't hear me talking over them, but I wanted y'all to make sure y'all tuned in. I want you to prepare your ears now because My PG channel is going live.
Nah, man, I ain't gonna do that to your PG
No.
channel. I'm gonna respect the
I
audience,
want
but
you
bro,
to. No,
nah,
I
man.
want you to deliver the real on what happened over this whole transformation and
Oh
transportation.
man,
Let's go, bro.
well, look,
Give it to him.
like,
Take him back.
bruh, like my struggle ain't monetary. Like I graduated college in 2001. My first job was making $50,000. I ain't never made less than that as an adult. I hit six figures by like 2009. So from 2009 to money, like money is nothing. Like my struggle is realizing that I suffer from depression since I was in the 11th grade. That's what my struggle is. I walked in on my girlfriend butt naked with another dude, sent me spiraling into a depression. Like literally, I went to go see my doctor the next day, like, yo, put me on some medication right now before I lose everything. And he put me on some medication, and like I've been dealing with depression ever since then. Like I had a whole nervous breakdown in 2018. Could not get up off the couch, thought I was dying, ended up in the emergency room twice in one day. Like, bruh, so my struggle has been with mental health. Like, I'm a huge advocate of like, see your therapist. Like I ended up in therapy, like see your therapist, take your medicine, like do what you gotta do to keep your head right. But bruh, man, my life a whole movie. They don't even know. That ain't even the half of it. That's the tip of the iceberg.
So you see what I'm saying, man?
Bruh.
You're
Like
focused.
God pulled me up out of that in the middle of my nervous breakdown. God told me to move to LA. I had a nervous breakdown in October of 2018. And literally in the middle of that nervous breakdown, I'm sitting there talking to God. He was like, I want you to move. I said, God, I'm done playing with you. I'm done playing with you. Whatever you want me to do, I do it. However you want me to do it, I just surrender. I said, I'm done playing with you. God said, move to LA. I was like, nigga, you crazy.
Let's keep it real. Let's be real about this thing. Like,
I said, nigga, you done lost
now, right?
your mind.
Right.
I like, nigga, you done lost your mind. I ain't moving to LA. What you talking about? That's exactly what I told God. But we went back and forth. He was like, yo, I thought you were serious. I'm like, you know what? You're right. Move to LA. I made that decision right then on that couch. I'm moving to LA. Next year, I was gone. And God has been keeping me ever since.
Okay.
Ain't missed a single meal. That $35,000 that I came out here with, it was gone by June. I came out here in September. It was gone by June. But the thing is, I made $15,000 my first 3 months here. I got to LA in September, October, November, December. I made $15,000 just off acting. So like I hit the ground running. Non-union. I ain't even had no agent. I didn't get an agent until December. I didn't book my first job with my agent until February of 2020. But I made $15,000-$20,000 before that off acting, just being in LA. So like the money is there if you got the hustle. I ain't had no agent, none of that. But yo, when you got rent to pay, and my rent on this one bedroom is $2,600. So when you got rent to pay, oh, you're good out there and find them acting gigs. Man, I lived for my first 2 years here. I lived off of $50 here, $100 there, $125 project, $200 project. Like I lived off of that stuff.
Okay, so
$5,000 a month. That's what my bills were. My bills are now $7,000 a month. That's another story.
Wait. You're in California.
Yeah, that California.
that long piece of crayon colored thing that's on the other side on the map.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yep, the earthquake central.
Ice Cube and NWA and all the people from.
Uh-huh.
The real California.
The real.
What city?
Los Angeles. Angeles. LAX, baby.
Los Angeles. And did I just hear you say you were in Los Angeles, California, working on projects for $100?
Hell yeah. Actors Access. Actors Access. Casting
Hold on one second.
$100, $150, $125 a day. My middle name was $125 a day. That's like actor minimum wage.
But
boy,
this is what I'm saying though. So people want to live the struggle story. They'll leave Cincinnati, Detroit, Grand Rapids, Lansing, Carolina.
I got people who've done it. I know a dude who came out here with $500 and slept in his car for 2 weeks. I was like, what the hell did you think you was going to do? You thought somebody was going to discover you?
So you left where you were.
That's the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah, so you left where you were. You weren't, I don't want to say the actor, but you weren't.
I booked about 40 non-union independent projects in
so people are leaving where they're from and the projects that they're working on. Because like, let's just keep it real. We're just gonna be totally transparent here. In Michigan, it's probably about 300 movies shot a day.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm being facetious, but there's probably literally about 5 or 6 movies being shot a day in Michigan. Yeah. The chances of you have better chances of not being in a movie versus finding $500 on the street.
Right.
It's almost like you can't go without being in a film.
Yeah, and it's like people are making movies on their phones now. So it's like everybody is making a movie. So it is not hard to get in a movie. It's not. It's just movies are everywhere.
So then, what's the fascination, bro? Like, because this is what I'm told all the time. Well, maybe not now, but I definitely was told this, probably even as much as last year. You know, with the bookings I get, I won't even say a lot. I'm just gonna say with the bookings I've been getting. They say, you know, you never gonna do enough for people not to put the word little in front of it. You know? So, you're doing a good job. But I see that one day you're gonna be a Hollywood actor.
One day, huh? Oh, well, thank you for that vote of confidence. You know, I will keep on trying. I'm gonna keep on working at it. One of these days you gonna get there, Aqeel. One of these days. Bless your little heart. You just keep on working. One of them days you gonna be a Hollywood actor.
One day I see it.
As opposed to whatever kind of actor you are now.
But you're real good, but I'm telling you, I said,
are you complimenting me right now? What's going on? I'm
not understanding. Right? like, yo, okay, so, but yeah, I mean, then I say, so I say,
bro,
I said, thank you.
I could care less about, man. I don't even talk to them people. And this is why I don't talk to people. That right there. That's why I just don't talk to people, especially other actors. I hate talking to other actors because they always doing some little shady stuff like that. Oh yeah, I don't even talk to them people.
But James, it's this is the story. This is the story of my life, man. I tell them all the time. I'm a small town country boy.
Yeah.
Everything I know is about being on a small level and people not believing things are bigger than where you're from. I grew up
Correct.
with that.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
understand
small-minded
that.
people.
That is,
I grew up in the projects.
yeah,
Small-minded people ain't never left the
me. I got
projects.
people from, you know how many cousins I have that played professional basketball or either football or
Mm-hmm.
achieved some level of something. Like, I know it can be done. Shoot,
Right.
I was
Right.
in high school when one of my cousins was on In the Heat of the Night,
Yeah.
flipping doing the same thing I did. He's 6 foot
Right.
something. This joker was
Right.
playing a state trooper. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh my God. So my
Yeah.
affirmation is gonna come true one day. And here I am now.
Yeah.
When I first landed it, he's like one of the first people I contacted. He's like, man, congratulations, so proud of you. I said, no, this is because of you. I saw you years ago. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
But anyway, so I was saying, they say Hollywood actor. I can't tell how many times I said that. So I said, so, and I told a family member this time, like, yeah, you know, one day, you know, he's like, well, you're not really Hollywood. I was like, I said, only.
You see my face on the TV with the famous people? Like, did you miss that?
Dude,
you ain't really
you know,
Hollywood. Okay.
You know me, I'm going to give you a conversation if you want it. So, you know, I was just like, well, you do realize that, you know, I've actually been on like network TV. Yeah, but I'm saying, but when you become a Hollywood actor, and I said,
I'm gonna just stop you right here.
No, you know, because I was trying to find an easy way to let him in. Because I didn't want to insult the intelligence either.
Yeah.
So I was like,
but
you do realize that probably most films and things and shows are not shot in Hollywood. They're shot all around. So I said, so you don't consider shows
you entertained
like,
it.
Yeah, I said, so you don't consider.
You entertained it.
This is before I even booked it. I said, so you don't consider the people on Law and Order Hollywood because they shoot in New York? You know, this movie was shot in so-and-so. You know, this, and I said, wow. I said, thank you. That's all I said, bro. I said,
thank you.
Yeah.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Yeah, because, you know, we come from I just got to put it out there. We come from a culture. I don't care how expensive your car is or how big your house is. Oh, that's a nice little house. Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
You know what? I leave stupid people to their stupidness. That's it. Right. I just leave them alone. Bless your heart and pat them on the head and keep on moving. That's it. Because I can't, man. I cannot waste my brain cells on people's petty and people. Man, look, I got stuff to do.
And so let me tell you, James, it's the same thing that where I tell those names that I called before. I'm still in contact with these people, man. They're my friends, and I still consider them family. And I tell them, and they know this. And I can't see the comments, but I think some of them are on. I tell them, stop letting actors come to your independent set and disrespect you. Stop letting them come in with headshots on flipping copy paper. Stop letting them come in with mess. Stop letting them show up to your set late without finding them or banishing them from your sets. Stop.
And that's the thing. People think that they can skip that experience gaining part. And it's just like, no, you got to do all of them independent projects so you can understand how to conduct yourself on a set, how to be late if you're going to be late, how to turn down a job if you got to turn, like you got to learn all of that stuff. You can't just learn when you get to Hollywood. Nah.
So you
got to go and do all of the independent projects.
So you telling me it's an actual way to be late? So you mean to tell me because
to be a
I
professional.
grew up with you? You mean to tell me because I've been knowing you for 19 years and you shooting a film, I ain't got to study for my role?
You just show up, you don't know your lines.
Here's a good one. Here's a good one. I won't call her name now, but she comes on, she'll probably say it herself and say it was her. But I was talking to a director the other day. They called me, you talking some business, and she says, Aqeel, do you know this lady said she ain't had time to audition? Call me when they do the next project. She couldn't see me, bro, but almost bit my tongue off. Not just bit it, but almost bit it off. Like, the nerve of people, man. Bro, she not the only one. Brothers, I done talked to other people that are directors, and they was like, we on a personal level, they like, these people not even doing what you doing. And they have to come in here and think that they don't have to audition because they done shot 10 or 15 movies, shot some commercials, and they feel like they don't have to audition.
Right.
This
is a hard ass role. Look, I don't know where they giving out roles at.
Where they do that at?
Where they giving out these roles at? Like, no, you gotta build up to becoming offer only. You can't just go offer only at the start. Like, what do you like? What?
I just got.
How you think you don't have to audition? Like, bruh, but you supposed to go to the front of the line. You supposed to skip all this work. Okay, all right,
bruh. I Claire, man, this is the most entitled world ever, man. I'm back in New York now. I'm back in New York now because production called my agent and said, the line was in there in quotation, no, we officially want Aqeel ash-shakoor to return to Law and Order SVU as the precinct commander.
Mm-hmm.
Let me make this very clear for those of you that don't know.
Mm-hmm.
When they call you back, just because you booked one time, I had to choose my words. I know you and I talk. I got to choose my words because I was like, I almost slipped. I ain't perfect. I'm just saying. But do you know that they still make actors audition, even if it's for the same role? They want to see if they hired you the first time, but I didn't have to do that, and my agent made it very clear to Aqeel. They didn't ask you. Well, they didn't. The word came down. They said, nope. They were very pleased with your work. They didn't feel that you needed to be prepped or anything.
You
I got my script.
Learn how to be a professional.
I got my script.
Can't learn when you get to Law and Order.
Right. I got my script a couple of days before I got to New York. My daughter just graduated this Saturday. Hey, bro, the script, honest to God, the script's been laying on the dresser because my kids were in town. I'm trying to pack, and they was ready to have me film. They told me on Friday, and I was ready to have to film Saturday. For the longest running TV series ever.
Right. See, and that's the thing. People don't know that it goes that fast.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So what I'm saying is the preparation for this ain't like no Aqeel Beast and stuff. No, y'all crazy, man. I built this up when I was doing independent work. No, I'm sorry. No. I built this up when I was playing football and sports in school. It's called preparation. I built this up when I was in Murfreesboro, Mapleton, North Carolina, when we didn't have an option. Get your butt out there, cut the grass. Get your butt out there, do this. Get your butt out there.
Discipline.
Thank you.
This take.
You know what your option is? Your option is you can do it without getting busted in your mouth, or you gonna do it and get busted in your mouth. That's your option.
Right.
That's your option.
You can do it or do it with a sore ass, but
you
gonna do it.
Thank you. But you're gonna
the only options.
You're gonna do it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
right. Like
so we know there's things that gotta be done. I can't
doing
stand lazy folks, man. How you gonna stand lazy, folks, when you know the amount of work that you put in?
Man,
I'm up all night. Bro, listen, my people, I love them. You know, I'm still helping promote projects that long gone.
Yep,
Stuff
long
that I
gone.
don't
Yep.
leave no residuals on. But I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid.
Yep.
I promote them when I can. But guess what? It's still my likenesses.
Yep.
So because I'm not getting paid anymore for my likenesses and I done signed all the other way, I'm not tripping because I needed that to get to where I am. So now what I do is, guess what? When the people see me on, they see me on the Chicago Meds, the Law and Orders, the League of Their Own and stuff. They do like everybody else. Goop. One of my frat brothers told me one day, man, he said, hey, bro, I looked up your IMDb. He said, bro, you somebody. I didn't even know how to take
for
that,
real.
bro. I didn't know how to take that. I was like, huh? He said, you somebody. Because, bro, when I'm around them, I don't play the... I don't do all that crazy stuff, bro.
Do you know who you are?
Yeah. My hand on everything I love. I think my wife came in. I don't know. Maybe she'll respond. But, bro, I'm having to... I really got to start paying attention. People know, this is what I said, this acting business is about relationships and everything that we started on. So if you don't have good set etiquette, bro, I was at my daughter's graduation Saturday, the entire family. After the graduation, my wife is good. She watched The Watchers. She'll tell me something that happened at a premiere like some times ago. And, that's the same one. I got my eyes on them. Like, who? Don't worry about it. I'm watching. I'm like, oh. You know, we've been out to eat. People walking back strange. I don't know. It's so funny when they say, I'm sorry, but you look very familiar. Are you on TV? Bruh, I'm really finding out now that I'm an introvert when it comes to that. As much as I'm a heavy introvert.
I hate it.
Normally, I hate it. Yeah, I don't know what I don't know why I do it.
I don't want the attention at all. Like,
it
make my skin crawl, bro.
Itching, and I sort of look down and look away, and my wife has to answer for me. That's the honest God truth. So I say that because you led to something. You were talking about your all right, good night, baby. She sent him a message. She's like, you on too late. But good night, sweetheart. Love you. So this acting, to keep it 100, and I've shared this and people think it's a joke. Acting was prescribed to me by my therapist.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm a Gulf War veteran. I'm a disabled vet. Many people don't know that too. So when they hear about the things that I battle with, they say, how? You always laughing and smiling stuff. It's like, do you I don't have time to even go into what I deal with. You know, these shot FBI a couple of weeks. I shot FBI 2 days before Thanksgiving. Got back home the day before Thanksgiving. The day after Thanksgiving, I had a surgery. Was healing up from that, and then got the call for this and had another surgery 2 days before, and now here I am in New York, still over military complications and things like that. So I'm saying, bro, entitled people, I don't have room for it. You moved to California with 35 grand because you set it up that way, but you didn't just quit your job just to quit your job so you can have a story. You worked the market because you was booking, bro. I was you and I were booking. I remember they said, man, they hate to see James go.
Yeah, I was again, I booked 40 independent projects before I moved to LA. Like, you can't just show up with nothing and say, give me a chance and I promise you that I'll be able to make you some money. Nah, man, these agents is in business. They ain't playing out here. They in the business of making money. So you need to prove that you can book some stuff to make them some money. And that's it. That's literally all it is. I just compiled a resume, and then lo and behold, I actually learned some stuff during that time too. So like that's the way that it works. You ain't gonna just show up in LA and just sign to an agent and just all of a sudden start getting these wonderful auditions and start booking stuff. Nah, you got to go to the minor leagues first. You can't just go to the majors.
So let me ask you something. You just said you got an agent. And you said you just not going to show up with an agent and just start booking stuff.
Nah.
So I'm having, let me frame this right, because I don't want to criticize people.
I criticize them.
So so bro, and this is, again, I'm trying to help people out on my channel. But bro, can you speak on the point of, so people see me now, bro, and it's like, again, it's like an insult. Those that know me, I see some of them up here, I don't want to call them, they know who they are. And I love them, man, because they know. They know that they can reach out to Aqeel. I'll spend 2 or 3 hours on the phone with you, giving you everything that I can get for free. I don't charge nobody.
Right.
And I said on my last one that I've been conflicted because people want me to give an acting class. They want me to talk about it because they see me booking, and I'm just like, I'm not there yet. I'm not where I want to be yet before that. I said, but I'll share.
Right.
But I'm doggone sure gonna make you work.
Oh yeah.
I did a lot of that a couple of years ago, man. Spend 4 or 5 hours with people, and then they turn around and call me right back the next week, and I'm saying the same stuff again.
See,
and I'm like,
that's what I stopped doing that. I stopped doing that. I stopped sitting on the phone with actors trying to tell them what to do and stuff like that because they don't want to do it. They want me to tell them the easy way, and I'm just like, bruh, it ain't no easy way.
No easy way.
You're not landing these, you're not booking nothing because you can't act as good as you think you can act. You need to go back to the minor leagues and start doing them independent projects to build up your acting skills before you start trying to audition for network stuff. But nah, nobody don't want to hear that. Okay, fine.
Right. So then
do it your way. Let me know how that works out.
So
yeah, I stopped. Then I'm the bad guy. Yeah, I'm the bad guy because I told you how to do the hard work. I'm the bad guy because you think it's some secret that I ain't telling you. No,
and I'm trying to tell.
If you want to get where I am, you gotta go where I've been. Like you gotta do what I've done. Nobody want to do that. Okay, then cool. I don't know no other way then. Sorry.
Right, and I'm trying.
Maybe you can go talk to somebody else.
And I'm making every attempt now, even with my channel, like I've been doing before, man, is to show people, like, listen, I realize you've been in 3, 4, 9, 17, 20-some independent films. But if we tell the truth, who are you auditioning against? Or did you even have to audition for everyone? And
that's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying that as a put down. I'm saying that some of us would have never even made it through the door in the major level.
All you just saying is it's levels to it. That's all you're saying.
Yeah.
There's levels to this thing. There are levels to acting. Just because I was good on that stage play in that high school gym don't mean that I'm cut out for network TV. Nah, it's levels to it. And that's what people don't understand. It ain't just an on or off switch. It's levels to this. You got to start from the bottom. Literally. That's not just a song. You got to start from the bottom and work your way up. Like people,
and as much as people believe there are connections in Hollywood. Oh, there I go. I said it, Hollywood, but wait a minute, I'm not in Hollywood. So anyway, so when them people do it in Hollywood, they're connections. Yeah. But you're not gonna come into this major industry and because your friend know the producer or know the director,
right?
Or is the director or is this, or your buddy got money to make a film. You're just not gonna get on the film like that.
you still gotta have the acting chops. Like you still gotta have the skills. Like I'm coming up on, I'll probably hit 200 bookings total in my acting career since what, 2018 by the end of the year. And I still haven't booked the network co-star yet. Like it takes a long time. Like I'm just now to the point in my acting journey where I'm about to start booking co-stars. Like I feel like coming for 2023. But like 200 projects later, and I'm just now getting there. Like, man, but people think that they're gonna show up and just walk through the door and just start. Nah, man, this is a long road. This is a long, hard road of training and act and just work. Constant work. And people don't understand that. I didn't just show up in a commercial. I didn't just show up in a Virgin Voyages commercial with Jennifer Lopez. I had to do that $150 Oxford Gold YouTube commercial in perpetuity a couple years earlier. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no route to Jennifer Lopez without going through, that $150 in perpetuity YouTube commercial. Like, and that's what people don't get.
But you use that to leverage where you are today. So let's talk about it.
It's all experience.
By now, because you're my brother, I know you personally. Right. I still get excited. I get excited when I see all my people on TV, commercials, everything. Man, I'm a fan, man, more than anything.
Thank you.
You know how I do. If I'm sitting there and I got my phone handy, I will snap what part of the commercial I can get before it go on. I will say, boy, I just saw you on this side. God almighty. And I do it to everybody, man. And I'm thrilled, man. I love people, bro, and I'm happy. And it's enough out here for all of us. But I know that people are recognizing now, saying this dude look familiar, man. But, bro, can you
Ron from Jardiance?
Okay, boy, I thought you was going somewhere else with that. I was like, oh, hold on. It's like, all right, but go ahead, man. Give your international lineup, brother, because you are killing it in the commercial world. You talking about not landing co-star roles, but let's talk about
the commercials have been good to me, man. The commercials have absolutely been good to me. What's running right now? Virgin Voyages. I can't tell y'all how much I made off that one because they made me sign an NDA.
Hold on. I'm telling you, you keep saying all this little sneaky stuff, man, and I don't like it.
What?
I don't like it. I don't like that you're throwing your popularity around and throwing these big checks.
Hey, man, look,
it's large. What Will Smith said.
It's what Will Smith
said. He says, my last check came on a flatbed truck. He said, no, but listen, man, you have to sign an NDA. Those are some good things. And again, get back to you. But again, that's something else that people don't understand. And I told some people this recently. I was like, listen, man, I'll tell you a lot of things, but bro, I don't discuss my pay.
Oh, I'll talk about the money. I talk about the money. Let's talk about the money. I love talking about the money simply because other people don't like it. I'm talking about the money. I know.
When it comes down to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I can't talk to you about what production doing for me, what this and this, because I've already had it used against me.
Yeah.
I was talking to Aqeel, and the thing is that person hadn't talked to me.
They done use your name to try to go get some more money. See, that's the thing. That's the thing about the non-union world. It's just like, look, you get paid what you get paid. It's just set in stone. Like, ain't no negotiating, ain't no none of that. They just like, look, you're gonna take this little piece of check and you're gonna like it. That's it. Man. So, but look, I ain't got a problem talking about money. Let's see, Virgin Voyages, I can't talk about. Jardiance, that was like $6,000. DoorDash was like $2,500. No, it was like $3,500. Starbucks cheap ass was like $1,500. I'm just like, man, y'all know y'all got more money than this. But yeah, Starbucks was like $1,500. I did a Samsung for the Samsung Fold and Flip or whatever that is. That was probably like 3,500. My biggest commercial booking is 20,000 so far. Um, uh, and
20
what
what?
else?
20, you said $20?
20,000. 20,000. That's my biggest commercial booking. It was 20,000. That came this year.
And you
And what?
and
Non-union.
you
Yeah. Non-union, bro. I told you the money's there. I just did a Fidelity commercial that paid like 6,000. Let's see, the Altria commercial hasn't come out. The Philip Morris commercial hasn't come out yet. I did another commercial. Hulu. Hulu commercial was filmed in Mexico City. That was fun. I got to go down to Mexico City for like 3 or 4 days to film that. That paid like $3,500. I did do a SAG commercial. I'm in a Comcast commercial that's SAG, and so like $600 checks show up like every quarter, like 2 of them or something like that. So those are nice. But yeah, man, I kind of been all over the board. I did a commercial for Facebook that paid I think like $750. Oh geez, what else?
so you did another
Yeah,
commercial.
that's it for now.
You did another commercial that I was almost in with you during the NBA playoffs.
Oh, you was almost in that one?
Yeah, dude, I had the role of the security guard. And this is what I tell you. Nothing is set in stone until it's shot.
Okay.
Had it all the way to, I think it was like a day or 2 before.
Yeah.
Went a different direction.
Wow. Yep.
And I was sitting at home watching the NBA finals, and I was sitting there and said, "Oh, smoke! James is in the commercial. Like, he's in the bar. Yep. You owned the commercial." Dude, I was like, oh my God.
That commercial was so much fun, man. Me and them dudes, we really tripped out the whole time. Like, we was just laughing and vibing, and like actually one of the dudes sitting in the chair, he's the mascot for the Harlem Globetrotters. So he goes on tour with them. So but man, we had so much fun, and just the fun that y'all see us having in that commercial, like that's just how it was behind the scenes. But yeah, so like the money is out there. The non-union money is out there, man. If you know how to work these commercials and know how to do it, the money's there. Like I said, I'm living off of it. I'm a full-time actor.
So now we understand that who cares about the 20 films you've been in and things like that when you don't know how to act, the difference between acting in a commercial.
Right.
Network.
I mean, if you want to act in commercials, but it's completely different from acting in a film. So yeah. But again, that's why you got to train. That's why you got to go take classes. That's why you got to go and hell, I didn't even really understand what the commercial process was about until I booked my first big commercial, Jardians. And I was like, oh, this is what they want. And then I could take that and then repeat it and do it in auditions, because now I know what they're looking for, because I've been on the other side of the commercial. Now I know what they're looking for. So now I can just play to that in my auditions. See, it's like it all fits together. Like, but that never would have happened if I didn't do all them other projects to learn how to act to get to this point. Like,
and that's what I'm saying. So we're still out here trying to skip steps and put me on. You know, and I do, man. I listen, I love the people that call and ask me genuine questions. Mm-hmm. But I don't think it's a genuine question when you say, put me on.
Yeah. Like, I had one of my homeboys, like, really get pissed at me, like, because I told him to go to acting class. And he was like, well, you, what, you think that I can't act? I was on this and that and the third and blah, blah, and I did this, that. I'm just like, bruh, all I'm saying is you got to learn how to act. I'm not saying you bad. I'm still in acting class. I'm just saying that's where you got to start. But they don't want to hear that. But I'm mad because I'm not putting them on. Like, bro, I don't know what to tell you. But okay.
Had the same thing happen thing, man. The very same thing happened to me. And it was like everything that I offered. Yeah, I already know how to do that. I'm just saying this. I said, well, but this is, yeah, I already know how to do that. I said, why? Then in my mind, I'm saying, why did you contact me if you already know how to do everything?
Right. What do you want from me? Right.
Yeah, I can't.
How can I help? Right. I can't help you.
And people got to understand. I know in the civilian world, references count for things, but that's not what you want to do in this. You don't call an agent and say, oh, James Troup, I was watching him the other night on Akeel's Live, and I sent him a message, and I asked him, could I use him as a reference? You calling up wanting to get an agent to tell him that another actor referred you counts for nothing. Now, I'm not going to say that references don't work with some people, but when you get up to this level,
I mean, it's about whether you have the goods or not. Do you have the numbers? What does your resume look like? That's it. That's the only thing that matters. None of that other crap matters. Can you book? Can you prove that you can book? And you prove that you can book by your resume. That's it. It's simple as that. It ain't rocket science.
Let's talk about the resume, James. Let's talk about the resume. Because like I was saying, I found out the hard way that the SAG short films don't count as credit.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So then I also found out, coming over to the SAG world, all those independent, yeah, it's good. I'm glad you had your little run with doing lead roles, Aqeel.
Yeah.
But none of those count.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait a minute. You realize I was the leading Turner Cheek, Cain and Abel. I shot this one and did this.
That's cute.
Don't get no, they're not credits. Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah. This little boy. Way to start off.
Right. Right. That's cute. Now you got to start over again.
Yeah. Look, the answer is no.
Right. But the thing is, it's all experience. There were rungs in the ladder that you climbed. Every single project, every single one of them little independent projects is a rung on the ladder that you climb.
You got
and like that's what they are, and you're not going to be able to get up there without them. You're just not. It's not going to happen. You can't skip rungs on a ladder. You can't.
Yeah.
You don't go.
And let's be for real. Some of the stuff that you are showing agents that you've done in the independent world is the reason you're not getting signed. I had to say that, bro, because let me tell you something. These agents are not playing.
Yo, they not see, and that, oh my God, that's what I tell actors all the time. I'm just like, y'all are the only people playing. Actors is the only people playing. Managers ain't playing, agents ain't playing, producers ain't playing, directors ain't playing, PAs ain't playing. This is people's job, yo. People pay their bills by that. People ain't out here hoping and wishing and playing fantasy land and, oh my God, I just can't wait to be an actor. It's just so great. Nah, man, you the only person out here playing. That's why you ain't making it, because you playing and you not treating it like a business. Soon as you start treating it like a business, then you're gonna start getting some business results. Stop playing.
And let me say this
People
too,
don't want to stop playing.
Right. And let me say this, because I've talked to some people too that think that they don't have the television look. And I say, what is the television look? You know, women. You know, I'm not a size 6 or a size 4.
Neither is Melissa McCarthy.
My hair, you know, my hair is short and it doesn't. Guys, I mean, man, you know, I ain't got no six pack.
Listen,
and
y'all see these crooked teeth right here, that one right there, that stick. See, they kind of yellow a little bit, and like they kind of funny shape. Them in every single Chase Bank across the country. It's my big old crooked smile in the lobby, biggest day. You ain't got to look like nothing, man. Whatever. You just got to have the goods. That's it, man. My lazy eye, see, look at it. Like, it don't matter, man.
Man, how you gonna make me laugh when you say that, man? That is disrespectful. He calling me later.
I swear.
He calling me later talking about, Aqeel, I saw you laughing though. Yeah.
You ain't had to laugh at my lazy
eye. Right.
But like,
yo,
man, ain't no none of that. It's just the work. That's it. It's just the work. It's not the look. I mean, yeah, my beard helps, and my toothy grin definitely helps. But if I didn't have the acting goods behind that, it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
So it's just like I just stayed training, man. I just stayed trying to get better at acting. I don't care about nothing. I just stayed trying to get better at acting, and it's yielding results. That's it. That's the secret sauce.
The industry is much different than what it used to be, bro. Like, everybody did have to be a 20-piece. You had to look.
Yeah.
Only wearing about 2 pounds.
No,
the
but
guys had.
Here's the thing. The way that I look at it is that Hollywood always needs ugly people. Everybody can't be beautiful. Somebody got to be ugly. Why not me?
What old boy do? What old boy on social media? What he say?
Right. Like, somebody got to be ugly.
Yeah.
I volunteer as tribute. I volunteer.
Hey, I'm in the other line. All the pretty boys running over there. I said, well, I'm gonna be the first in the ugly line.
Man, listen, right. Well, look, I'll be the funny looking one. I'm good with that. It pay just the same. That money still spend. Them checks still cash, baby.
But then you over here going up against 7,000 pretty boys or whoever think they pretty, 7,000 in that line. These boys are cut up from
right.
They got muscles in their toes.
Bro, here's the thing, man. I figured out that the dad bod is money in Hollywood. These man titties is money, boy. Y'all just don't know, man. I lost weight. Last year. I used to be about like 240, and now I'm down to like 210. And I was like, oh, like, I'm loving the way I'm looking, but I'm like, oh man, I'm too skinny. Like, I ain't gonna get the dad commercial roles no more. Like, oh, I gotta put on some weight. Like, bruh, you ain't gotta have a shape. You ain't like, it's cool. It's cool.
I'm gonna give you an insider. I struggled in the beginning when I first got into acting because I didn't know. Of course, I'm not super young as everybody always think I am. I'm literally still fighting with people to believe my age now.
Yep.
And it's so crazy, but I thought everybody had to have black hair.
Bruh, I was worried because, of course, when we get in the game, we want to play the young, sexy dude, right? We think we going for the young, sexy lead, so we try not to be older. But then when I realized that, I turn right. Yeah, that's what we try to do. We try to be LL. But what I realized that it was money in the older characters, because it's a lot of young pretty boys out there, but it ain't that many 45, 50, 55-year-old independent actors. Bruh,
which led us to a lot of bookings when we were with PCG.
Pow, right there. Bruh, I turned my age up on my casting sites. I'm only 45 years old. My casting sites go from like 50 to like 65. That's the age range that I play. I only play my real age range, and I'm fine with it. I got an avail one time for a project. They were looking for a 70-year-old. I'm like, I ain't no damn 70 years old. I know I got gray hair, but I ain't no damn 70 years old now. That's offensive. Put me on the veil for it. Like, bro.
Thing that we're not realizing though, bro. Like I said, I was struggling at first, and so I got gray hair. I got a hair for my head. If I let it grow in, I can get my hair probably not as much as your beard, but it can get pretty gray. You see what I'm saying?
Wow. Yeah.
Now watch this. my wife told me
Mhm.
years ago, she says, babe, but you know, like, because they were calling me for roles that were older, and she was like, but babe, you
Yeah.
realize like that ain't your role to be trying to play the young guy.
Yep.
Who you talking to?
Yep.
Oh, go to bed. Yeah. So,
Yep.
so,
Yep.
bro.
And the
So,
thing
bro,
is, I can play the old guy for the next 30 years. I can play the same age because I'm already playing old. So now I just keep playing that age, like Morgan Freeman.
So
like,
right.
man,
So here's the thing.
love
You know
it.
what the difference is? It's just the word. We're not playing
Yeah.
the old guy. We're playing the mature guy.
Yeah.
So,
bruh.
and when I began to find out, I think my wife went to bed. So I think I can say this. She's back in Michigan, but anyway, I'm in New York. But yeah. So, but listen. So what I figured this out was this. I'm gonna get myself in trouble, Lord knows, and I got to go home.
I'll say it. I'll say it. The women love it. The women love this gray. The women love this gray. They love it, boy. They go crazy over it. You need to let that gray grow out in your hair. I'm telling you, it will change your appeal for acting wise.
No.
You go into Silver Fox. This puts you in the Silver Fox category. Let it grow.
I was literally told that. And I've seen it everywhere. And so now watch this though. I think all of my major roles, I'm great. A League of Their Own, I'm great.
Wow.
No beard, no bald face.
Okay.
In this role, they like me like this. You might can't see it, but if you look at the timing of the show, so I got a little black, but got gray. The picture that they showed me today is me looking just like it. I'm full gray off. They said, this is what the show likes. They love your look now. Yeah. So I got the gray around here.
Yep.
Why? How the flip you gonna come in? Ooh, careful, Aqeel. How the devil you gonna come in and be a precinct commander, somebody that has supposedly served from a beat officer all the way up to a precinct commander, and you looking like you 20 years old?
He ain't got no gray hair. Man, it's working in Hollywood, man. Like the Silver Fox is in, man. Like, I'm so thankful for this gray beard right here. I used to hate it. Like, I used to be coloring it and just for me in it. Boy, man, I'm so thankful for this right here. This is gold right here. It is in.
HBO Max. Playing a state trooper. Great. Greater than this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Bro,
so,
let it come in. Let it come in.
Here's the one, though. Shirley. I have a movie coming out with Regina King beginning of the year. All great.
Flex.
All great. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to flex, but I was just saying. I'm just. What I'm doing is I'm just showing you that most of my major roles are me in the gray.
I can see you looking good in the gray. That's why I'm like, let that grow out. Like, Hollywood would love that. The camera would love it. Yeah.
But I have to go from black, little gray to full gray because of the roles that I play.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
So my headshots, if you look at my new headshots, I'm great. I'm
about to check them out. I'm about to check them out. Yeah. But so, the Silver Fox thing is in, man. It is in Hollywood. I
love it, man. But like you said, it's called maturity, not old now. That's what we got to understand.
Absolutely.
Women,
absolutely.
It's okay. Men think you're beautiful. You don't have to. Okay, let me throw this disclaimer out. If you went and I just found out what BBL means. Sue me. Sue me. I told you I'm not up on
Wait a minute. I'm in the land. LA is like the home of the BBL. It is so many bad BBLs in LA. Boy, be cracking me up.
I literally.
Okay, go ahead.
I knew it meant you had some work, but I didn't know what it actually meant until about probably less than 2 weeks ago. Honestly, God, I said,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's what that means." It's like sue me, but you know that ain't my world. But women, you don't have to have that done. We think you're beautiful just in your natural, and you know, you wake up in the morning. Okay, so the thing with this, and if you're not able to play that, so when you walk in and you're going to get headshots, and you got extensions on and eyelashes and this and this and that, and men also be careful. You Beijinged all up. You got, and I told a couple people, it's just like you got your fro and everything, and you ain't gonna cut it for nobody, or you the Caucasian guy, you got a nice head of hair and you don't want to cut it, you're gonna be out of work.
Right.
You're out of work.
They asking every audition, willing to shave?
Willing to shave, yep. Willing to change your hair.
Single audition.
There you go.
Yep.
So, and if you're not, I'm like, oh, you ain't gotta ask me. I will throw some clippers and a razor to his head and his face in a minute. I'll be looking like I was just born.
Be flexible. Be flexible.
Man,
that's the biggest thing.
Tell me what I need to do. Cut the hair off.
And that's what going through all of those independent projects teaches you to do, because you get thrown into some crazy situations, and it just teaches you how to be flexible.
Well,
like being flexible is the biggest asset on a set. Period.
But I don't think people realize, like, when they're doing these headshots, not the professional headshot, because a professional headshot photographer is going to tell you these things. But when you're doing your headshot and you got all this makeup on, or you got all this stuff going on, you really taking the job away from when Hollywood is looking at your headshot.
Well, I mean, you gotta look like yourself. Like, you can't just go look completely different. Just because you look good doesn't mean that it's a headshot, not a glamour shot. Like, the person in the picture has to be the person that shows up to the audition. Like, and if it's not, then it's a problem. So, but
and production makeup artist is looking at you from your headshot, and they're saying, okay, you got a small ear, one big eye, okay.
I do have a small ear and one big eye. You ain't have to point that out.
Oh man, I won't talk about you.
I really do.
Yo, what's so crazy, man, is like nobody wants to believe this, but all of us look cockeyed at some point.
Oh my God! Like,
I had a worst time.
You know what? That's what they don't talk about. They don't talk about the complexes that you get from this crap.
Yep.
Oh my God! I ain't never had self-esteem issues until I became an actor. I ain't never had a complex about like every single piece of my face until I became an actor. Like, what the heck? They don't tell you that.
I had to shoot myself tape because I'm looking at it, and because of the angle you look at it, when you look back, it's like, God, dog, my left eye is way over there. What the world going on?
Yep.
Trying not to look at the camera.
They don't talk about that. They don't talk about developing complexes from being a daggone actor. You need therapy just for this. beat how we beat ourselves up, man.
Yeah.
Like, it is literally, you have to learn how not to beat yourself up.
If
you want to go far in this acting thing. So like, they don't talk about that. People don't talk about that. Like, it's all, sun and roses and all of that stuff. Nah. You be crying over them auditions.
So,
tell the people that.
You remember the movie 42, Jackie Robinson?
Yeah.
So I actually know a sister that played in that movie. She played the grandmother. I don't know if you remember the bathroom scene where the older lady came in to consult.
I never saw it.
Never saw it?
I still have yet to see it. No spoilers.
Anyway, I was going to do a project with her, but I met her and she told me that story. At the time, I think she was maybe she might have been 40.
Mm-hmm.
She was saying that she was in acting class, and when they submitted everybody, they submitted all the women that were like 60 and 70 years old. They picked her at 40. The youngest thing, she's looking young. And and they explained it to her. They was like, but when the makeup artist saw her, they said, oh, yeah. They saw the vision of what they can do with her. And you watch the movie. Once she told me that, I went back and watched it again. I said, oh my God, that is you. I said, wow, that is so crazy. That is so crazy. So that's a key that people don't understand in the industry. When those headshots go out, if you're already beautified, you're sort of shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah, don't mess up. Don't change your look. Don't change your look. You gotta look like the same person in those pictures. So, but yo, Aqeel, I gotta go eat dinner.
Yeah,
I was just nothing to eat all day.
I was just ready to say the same thing, man, because I literally came off set, bro, and I ain't eating neither. I just looked up and I said, it's 10:25. Oh my God. But man, listen. Man, listen, brother, I sure appreciate you, man, and I'm sure.
Oh man, it's all love, all love.
The people really enjoyed it, man, and thank you both for being so transparent. I tell you,
man, I just like chopping it up with you.
Yeah, man, I love it, bro. And I may have to bring you back on because there's so much more, man, with you. Like, I wanted you to give some numbers on, like you know how you report your numbers at the end of the month.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about this report. So I promise you, we will get back to a part 2 at some time. But man, I want to thank you for coming on. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Mr. James Troup. He lives in LA.
Y'all can follow me at James Troup Actor. Troup is spelled T-R-O-U-P. At James Troup Actor on all your favorite platforms. My most active one is Instagram. That's where I live at. So yeah, check me out.
Hey, listen, and if you guys feel blessed, man, and I'm not telling you have to, but just like I did, you know, for all the rest of them, James, if you will, I want you to throw your Cash App up there, man. Some people just feel like,
I can't do that. I can't do that.
I ain't telling you, we're not begging for money. Listen, I can't. Listen, this is all I'm saying. This is all I'm saying. Is all I'm saying. We're not here to beg for money. I just said, if you feel like you want to put your Cash App up, Steven and I did it as a joke last week, and people started donating, man. But they
ringing off,
sent a message with it. Yeah. They sent a message with it. Because you know why? You know why?
Why?
You took your time out of here, and you basically coached people tonight, and you gave people some. Listen, we whether they want to believe it or not, you know. And I'm not. I say that as a joke. You don't have to put your Cash App up here. But listen,
it's all
let me tell you something.
Work.
Yeah,
it's all kingdom work.
That's what I'm saying. Well, let me tell you this though, bro. Let me tell you this. I promise you this. You just got somebody booked tonight.
Hey, somebody's done it for me before.
Including myself.
Blessed me in that way. So it's a pleasure, man. It's a pleasure to pay it forward. You know, God, that's what God called me to do. God called me to share God's love, and that's all I'm doing. So this is a pleasure right here.
As we started off, seek ye the kingdom first, and what, and all else will be added.
Hey,
my brother.
If you don't believe it, I'm an unemployed actor, and I just bought a Tesla last month. Look at God. Hey, I told God I wanted a Tesla. God said, go ahead and get it, boy. And it's going to be cheaper than your last car was. Go ahead. Go ahead and do it. Yeah. So, like I said, when you being obedient to God, He'll take care of your needs and some of your wants. That's just it.
Man.
So, like, God is good, y'all. God is good. Obedience and trust is the key.
What a beautiful
obedience and trust, dog.
What a beautiful way, man, to start out and end this this interview, man. Brother.
Amen.
Tesla, man.
Mm-hmm.
I listen, you know,
I'm supposed to be struggling.
Okay, boom, you said it. Thank you.
Struggling wrong.
That's why I love you, man, because you know, you say you know what I want to say. You know what I'm saying? You say because you know what I want to say.
I'm supposed to be struggling, man. I'm struggling wrong. I ain't got no struggle story, man. Shoot.
I just posted that recently, man. And yeah, I'm over the being bashful about what God has blessed me with, man.
Bro, my God ain't a
Throw a
God of
number
struggle.
I won't throw a number out there, but I will tell you, you had some beautiful numbers. I will tell you, when they did my taxes this year, I got like 3 calls. Hey, we need to talk. Say, huh? My accountant was like, yeah, things not looking like they looked last year and the years before. We're gonna have to do some different things. I said, what? She sent me a message. She says, do you realize you made this? And I said, I showed my wife. I said, oh my God.
Right? You
Brother,
so busy moving.
Bruh,
just moving.
I really was not focusing. And I honestly, God, listen, I make sure my paper right, but I don't focus on the money, man. I don't focus on the money. I don't really don't.
Nope.
Focus on, because
I focus on the acting.
Yeah,
yes, it is. It is. When you start doing stuff with money as the motivation, it don't work. Especially in acting. When you start going after roles just for how much they pay, no.
Yeah, man.
You fail.
That part. Here we go, starting up. We're gonna get off this thing, but
right.
Like and I sort of don't like, man, when, of course, with this Law and Order thing, man, it's brought another whole level, bro. So it's like, oh, you getting the bag now. I'm like,
no, here we go.
Why we gotta? But why is the bag the conversation? Do you understand?
The happiness is the conversation for me. Yeah, God is taking care of my needs and my wants, and He has me happy and satisfied. That's all that matters to me. That's it. That's it.
I can wake up tomorrow morning, not be here, lose someone close. The bag ain't gonna do nothing for that.
Nothing, man. I don't care about money. It's just so much nothing. As long as I got the money, as long as my bills are taken care of, and as long as I can, have a little bit of happiness, I'm good. And that's like, the money will come. I'm doing something that I love, and I'm doing it to the fullest of my ability. Oh, the money's gonna come. Yeah, because that's what happens when you do something that you love. The money comes. And I ain't worried about the money.
Being a believer in Christ, man, I said I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm a believer in Christ, and my faith is in Christ. And I don't walk around believing no more, bro. So I sort of say I'm not a believer no more. I'm a knower.
Wow. Mic drop, bruh. Amen. See, look, we about to get on offense to some church, boy. I was just saying that the other day. I'm just like, most of these people who believe in God and all this faith and stuff, they just believe. They don't know it to be true in their life. They ain't never experienced it. So they don't know what they talking about.
And when you
go from
things much differently, I got to put my LY on it, but yeah, you do things much differently when you know versus you still believe.
When you know, now knowing had me give away all my belongings and move out here to LA. Knowing God was gonna take care of me. Knowing God was going to take care of me had me leave my 6-figure IT career. Knowing God was going to take care of me. I know for a fact that God is going to meet every single one of my needs because He continues to do it every single day. Like you said, I don't believe, I know for a fact because just look at it.
Bro,
I am literally
walked off
living, walking proof of God's love, His faithfulness, and His promises.
Man, I'm going to say this, and then I want you to have the last word, and we're going to get off on your word. But, bro, I made this affirmation that I made my move this year, prayed on it with my wife, and we talked about it, prayed on it again. I made a move. I changed 5 agents, went down to a new one, Aqeel Talent. And I picked up management because I said, I'm going to book Law and Order. There's no reason that with what I have, that why I'm not blinking. I'm Lord.
Yeah.
And bro, when I did it, praise God. But then I said, oh, they're gonna bring me back. Not entitled. Listen, not entitled. Not this speaking into existence fad.
Right.
No. I said
No.
the word says speak and pray those things as though they were already. So I said that, bro. They called me back. When I came back to New York a couple of weeks ago, it wasn't for Law and Order. They booked me on the other Dick Wolf show. FBI. I have now filmed in all 3 Dick Wolf trilogies, and I filmed multiple times in a few of them. Watch this now. I made it. Go look at my Facebook post. When I came back, right after I had that surgery, before that surgery, I said, I'm making an affirmation now that I'm going to book 1 to 2 more TV shows before December 31st.
Bruh. See, when it's God, it ain't bragging. When it's God, when it's just a fact, like, we can talk like this. It's okay if we talk like this because we talk in certainties because God's promise to us is certain. Period.
Why not us?
So it ain't right. It ain't a flex, it ain't a brag, it ain't nothing. You said what you wanted, and God said that if you obedient to me, I'll take care of your needs and your wants. You told God you wanted law and order, and he gave it to you. Period. Because you being obedient. That's just how the stuff works. Period. That's just how it go.
And I labored.
Wait a minute. And you see how you only asked for law and order, and he gave you the rest. Multiply. I don't know a God of struggle. My God ain't about struggle, bruh. My God don't want me to struggle.
Okay,
like,
I'm sorry, because you just, okay. No, we're at the altar now. 2020, 2021, my family got sick. We came down with COVID. In the middle of that, I didn't even know I had COVID yet. We were just sick, all in the house sick. I got an audition for 61st Street. 4 episodes off the jump. I could hardly breathe. I mustered up the energy. All 3 of us sick. I was the sickest of the 3. I said, y'all, talking like this. I said, can y'all help me do this audition? I want to do this audition. Everybody's sick, but I'm the worst. I did the audition. Went to the hospital a couple of days later. Found out we all had COVID. Came out of the testing room. Cell phone rings. It's my agent, Aqeel. They're booking you for 61st Street.
You ain't even got breath to be excited.
You okay, Aqeel? You okay, Aqeel? I said, thank you. Good. I said, what's wrong? Man, I just got diagnosed with COVID. What? I said, yeah, me and my whole family. I said, what should I do? Well, we're going to accept it for right now. So they told, they did have to pass it on. So they passed it on. Production was like, no problem. We're going to still book them. 4 episodes now. Keep that in mind. Bruh, 2 days later, they called me back and said, Aqeel, we're sorry, but production says they're going to have to release you because they don't feel that you're going to be over COVID before they do the first episode. They weren't worried about the other 3. They were just saying by the time I filmed the first one.
Right.
Bruh, you talking about hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I was already feeling like I was about to die.
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
Yep.
I whined and I cried. And this is when you hate when your wives and your spouses listen to you. My wife says, baby, you already know. God, I got something else lined up for you. And I ain't trying to hear all that right now.
Right,
I want
right.
those 4 episodes.
Right.
Hey, man.
I want to see her pout.
Right.
Be pissed.
Yeah, go. You still in my poutness. Yeah. So, bro, I healed up. And about a month or so later, I got a call from another agent. It's urgent, Aqeel. I need you to send this audition in. While I was already working on another network audition, I was like, oh, okay, cool. All right, cool. Before I can even get done, bro, I got a call back. They said, Aqeel, don't worry about the audition. They move you to call back. Huh? What?
What you
I was
mean?
like, so do I still need to do the audition? No. They said, don't worry about it. Just move you. You got call back Wednesday. This was Monday. This was Wednesday. I said, Wednesday. Bro, I went through my calendar. I said, I'm doing something Wednesday. Holy flip. I'm at the optometrist Wednesday getting my flipping eyes dilated. Why does this keep happening to me? So I'm at the optometrist this morning trying to do everything I can to get them to not dilate my eyes because I got to come home and jump on this Zoom. And, bro, I had to do that. I had to get that. I'm riding back with the, the big dark shades.
Right. With the Ray Charles on.
My audition is in, my callback audition is like 2 hours. Won't happen. Okay, I'm gonna speed this up, bro. So I get on the audition. Hey, Aqeel, how you doing? I'm fine. I'm fine.
Right.
Everything's all good. Look at, I'm all like this. Yeah, I'm saying, okay. Are you ready to audition? Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah. Do you know which one you want to do? You can do either one. They gave me 2 roles to do. I was like, okay. Whichever one y'all want me to do. All right, cool. Man, I do the audition. When I finish, they go, Aqeel, that was great. Wasn't that great? I'm like, where they do that at in the audition, bro?
Right.
Yeah. Oh, now
I definitely really got
nervous. I said, oh, these jokers playing me, boy. They playing me.
Right.
I'm like, I'm already
I ain't booked this.
Up here looking like little Daryl. And so then he said, well,
he said little Daryl.
Yeah, man, bro. So then, okay, I promise you I'm about to finish. So they said, you ready to start? You just start whenever. I said, okay. No. Oh my God, Aqeel, that was great too. I'm like, man, why are these people playing games with me, man?
Right.
Bro,
they go,
come on, man.
Right.
This is another one of those Hollywood auditions. I say, I'm looking. They say, so Aqeel, well, which role was you on? Right. You see what your eyes just did? Remember, Mine was already like this, right? They went from here to this.
Right.
I said,
what you talking about, Willis?
Right. I was like, and things that you don't do in the audition I did, I was like, I started laughing. Because I said, they've been playing me all along. They know they exist. I said,
Right.
So they literally go, well, do you know about the roles? I said, and I literally was talking just like this, bro, because I was already done ruled myself. I said,
right.
Come on now. Y'all know y'all don't tell us nothing about these roles. Y'all stay tight up, and I bust out laughing. And all of them on the screen bust out laughing and said, you're right, Aqeel, we do. I I might as well have fun. Shoot,
Right,
I didn't
exactly.
get it with my
I'd already lost it, so F it.
So, bro, so they broke the roles down for me. And they said, so this role is this. I said, oh, that sounds good. So what you think? I said, that girl's good. What's the other one? And all of them lit up on the screen. So I was like, wait a minute.
Oh,
I'm just happy. So I'm just happy.
Yeah.
So they told me what the role. I said, oh. And then at the end, they go, like it was like you throwing around those checks. They said, casually after they told me the role, they said, oh, and this one is recurring. Oh,
throw that out there.
This ain't no daggone option. This ain't no option.
Right.
Bro,
no, I think I'm gonna choose the other one.
Literally. So now we spend some more time. Listen, an audition that lasts more than 5 minutes. And we still on the phone like 15, 20 minutes later, and I'm still like, still big eye there, but I'm like, so as she's getting off, it's like, thank you so much, Aqeel. I'm like, thanking me. I need to be thanking you. You know the last words I heard as it was getting off?
What?
Okay, Aqeel, well, listen, all right, no problem. I'll be talking with you before the day is over. You know, now
oh, y'all serious.
So I'm like, I said, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Tapping the screen like ain't no what's going on. I said, oh, I'm sorry. What'd you say? Oh yeah, I got one more, but I should be talking to you in a few hours. So say, okay.
Oh. Right.
And I did the fade away, bro. I said, okay.
Right. Still don't trust this. Something ain't right here.
And
this is going too well.
Bro, when I tell you, when that phone rung, and I heard, hi, Aqeel. We're going to book you. You know what that was?
What?
A League of Their Own.
Bro. You recurring in that?
Yeah.
I got to watch that.
Yeah.
So
I'm only in one episode on the list. First season, but I'm booked for a recurring role. Bro. Man, tell me that ain't God.
It's God.
Tell me that ain't God, bro. Tell me that ain't
God. Like, I'm trying to get other people to realize it. Like, yo, it's real easy. All you got to do is just listen to what God tell you to do and do it. And stuff happens. Really that easy. But
do you hey. Man, bro, do you know that I have literally blown auditions and got them?
Yeah, me too.
I know that I messed up. I know.
Yep.
I know that if I was on the other side of the table, it's like, you fumbled that key.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not because I didn't study, but you know those jitters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take us out, bro. Take us out. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the fabulous, the most amazing James, the most transparent person probably other than me, actor about things. And I know he got something else to leave. I know he got something else to leave us with, man. Because this is, y'all just don't understand. Man.
Hey, look, all I got to leave y'all with is trust God. If he'll do it for me, he'll do it for you. That voice on the inside that you're scared of, that's telling you things to do that you're scared of, that's God talking. And it ain't nothing but good stuff on the other side of that obedience. I'm a living witness. I ain't had a check from a job since 2018. I'm a full-time actor in LA. My bills are $7,000 a month. God pays for it all. That's it. I'll leave y'all with that. Aqeel, thank you for having me. I'm about to go get some dinner. I'm hungry. Congratulations on all your success, man. And we gonna see each other on set again. Absolutely. We are definitely gonna cross paths more than once. And man, I look forward to it. if you ever get out to the West Coast, hit me up, man. And I'll do the same if I'm back east.
All
right, I gotta go eat. My stomach is rumbling.
I'll be seeing you soon. But anyway,
Okay.
hey man,
All right.
listen, bro, thank you, man, for dropping your wisdom and transparency.
Hey, man, love.
God bless you, and I'll be looking for you on the next international commercial.
Hey, you too. I'm gonna go check out A League of Our Own. Yeah, and when is your episode of Law and Order coming out? The next one?
February 9th. February 9th.
Okay, I'll keep it on the calendar.
FBI episode is coming January 24th, and then
okay, so new season when stuff starts back up. We
just finished off. We just finished. The day was it. We finished up, but at least I read today. So and I got some more things coming, man. But we'll talk about that soon. God bless you, man. For everybody else, stay
man,
on.
You too.
Word to give you before we get off. But James, brother, God bless you.
Thank you. See you, man.
All right, man. Wow. 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 I pray y'all got out of this what I got out of it. I can see some of y'all comments now, man. Listen. Steven, I didn't see you up here, man. I would have made a reference to you as well, but thank you, man, for our last one, man. And as you see, man, y'all know me. I'm a water bucket. I'm sitting here trying not to cry because I don't want to cry, but I'm excited, man. I'm happy. I'm more than happy. I'm very joyful right now because, like I said, I started doing this because I wanted to help people, and I'm constantly I'm constantly finding ways. Because when you want to do something, you find a way. I'm finding a way to help people. And I believe if you hear it from people that are doing things, and not saying that you're not doing things, but when you hear it from people that have reached a level that you haven't reached yet, and they can share something with you, I believe that may inspire, not motivate you. I don't like motivation. Motivation is temporary. But I'm praying that you hear something that inspires you to not go just the extra mile. Because if I tell you to go the extra mile, that's all you're going to go. So we're not going to put a limit to it. You have to think beyond, don't just think beyond the box. My mantra is think beyond the outside of the box. Because see, once you get out the box, there's still more thinking to go. You just got outside the box. That was your norm. So I want you to get outside the box, and I want you to think past where there are no limits. So, I continue to bring these amazing people on that are sharing their stories. Like I say, I started off with Orville Williams. I think it was last week, a week before last, when I was in New York. I brought on Stephen Strickland from New Jersey. And tonight, man, were we not blessed with James Troup in California? And these are all gentlemen that I could pull up to, could drive up to, or fly to, but I can definitely pick up the phone and have a real conversation with my brothers. And ladies, stand by. I'm setting this up now. Her schedule is just very busy. You've seen her all over. Believe it or not, when she comes on and you see who it is, you've seen her on international commercials just as many as James is. And I told them they got the West Coast locked down. A lot of commercials that you see, man, you'd be surprised. Like they got it locked down. But so you've heard some great things tonight. So whether you are non-union or union, you have work to do. Wherever you are, let me say this. Let me back up. You don't have to do anything. However, if you have visions and goals past where you presently are, you got work to do. You have some serious work to do. And if you don't start treating it that way right now, you're going to stay stuck where you are. I made a post today, I think it was like early this morning or last night, and I said, basically a lot of people are going to be making 2023 new resolutions, right? And they're going to be filled with excuses. A lot of you are about to start making a lot of 2023 new year's resolutions, and they're going to still be filled with excuses. And you're going to be upset because your second chances will have expired. Your modus operandi, time's up. It's time to do what you said you was going to do. It's time to do what you said you were going to do. I don't mean just in acting. I'm talking about in your marriage, your relationships with your children, your mothers, your fathers, sisters, brothers, aunts, uncles, cousins, work. It's time to do what you said you were going to do. I mean, you're the one out here saying, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm this, and I'm that. Well, then show up. Show up and put out to where people don't have to ask you. The next time, it's, since we are talking about acting or even family, how about you just do what you're supposed to do? Do you know how much happier everybody would be if you just do what you're supposed to do without making excuses? Stop saying, well, I didn't do this because somebody else did this to me. So what? So what? It's time to put up or shut up. Your time has expired. We're not accepting any more excuses. Not from people that claim they want to do something. And it's not right for you to walk on anybody's set. It's not right for you to walk into your homes and expect something from somebody that you're not giving. You're a borderline narcissist. And I said borderline because I don't want to, a lot of us use narcissists and all these terms lightly, and we just sling them around. So I think borderline narcissist mixed with a little entitlement. But it's time to put up. It's time to put up or shut up, right? And let's do what you say you were going to do, all right? Whether it's your marriage, your relationships with God, and wait a minute, let me back up. I'm not excluded. I'm not excluded. I'm only telling you this because it's what I'm going by. Come on now. Let's do what we say we're going to do. You claim you want to go to the next level, but when you going to let go? See, in order to receive, you got to let go. You can't keep holding on to what you're doing now, but want to go higher. You got to let it go. Pass it on to somebody else. Get out the way. Get out the way. You've been doing this for how long? Get out the way. Let somebody else get that experience. You move on up. Stop being afraid to move on up. And stop blaming people because you're not where you want to be. It's not anybody else's fault that you're not where you are. Because if you consider somebody else stole your job, stole your house, stole your whatever, your promotion, then you were saying God isn't in the blessing business. Because if he blessed the other person with this, how did he steal from you? All right. Let's just change our way of thinking. Let's think differently. All right. So listen, again, we're going to thank James Troup for coming on tonight to bless us. Y'all, I didn't intend to be on this late tonight because, like I said, I just got off set. The show is not wrapped for the year yet. They have a couple more shoots, but I'm wrapped. I'm wrapped for the rest of the year. Thank God. Honest to God. So I get more time to spend with my family. And then we're coming back live. All right. We're coming back live for 2023. But yeah. I love you guys. Thank you guys for hanging with me for this time. And I pray that you have gotten some still horse from all day and yesterday. But I pray that you've gotten something out of this, something valuable. And as we go out tonight, if you can hit me with some thumbs, some hearts and everything, to let me know you enjoyed this live. and be looking for the next one. Go ahead and hit me with those heart stars, whatever you want to hit me with. I'm going to say God bless you. Remember to encourage, to exhort, and to uplift. God bless. I love you.